I didn't. I didn't hit go live on YouTube. All right. Okay. We're fine. We got it. Okay, we should be live on YouTube. I didn't hit go live, but you didn't miss anything. I'm glad I caught that ahead of time. Anyway, yeah, I was just saying, like, I wiped my save data because I hit, oh yeah, start a new game plus. Yeah, don't do that. All right, so what are we doing now? Thermal visor? Yes, very good. As you know, I'm an expert at Metroid Prime. I only play this game. Oh, wait, you guys are here? Wait, for real? I'm here. My aunt and I are finishing up Season 4 Game of Thrones. Yeah, why would you want to torture someone you love that much? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Yeah, no, I thought about doing 3 Hopes. I feel like we just need another 2, maybe 3 streams of 3 Hopes. So I'm going to play it probably a big session this Friday if I have the time. Yeah, you do have to kill these guys. And then after that, we should be set. Like, it shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that time-consuming is what I should say. I plead the fifth. You know, you just like to inflict pain, Ash. It's okay. Some people just gotta troll, man. It's all good. Oh, shit, I didn't scan this. It's not missable, but this is an easy opportunity to scan it as well. Okay. There you go. Ow. I think they send a second wave. This becomes easier when you could use the super missile, but that's really like a Prime 2 thing, is using the super missile to pretty much kill everything. My aunt gets to troll me too. That's good. You guys have a good relationship. That's good. That's heartwarming. Why not just do a 5 to 6 hour stream of 3 Hopes? Because I have to have 5 to 6 hours free. That's why. If I had 5 to 6 hours free, I would do it. I would gladly. Well, also because, you know, you wanna mix it up a bit, right? You don't want to, like. Is this ice? Is that what this is? Yeah, that's why you need the plasma beam for that, because you have ice on it. Okay. I have to have the 5 to 6 hours. It's a long thing. I have to be in the mood to do it, you know, because, like, I might like a game. That doesn't mean I want to necessarily play it for, like, 6 hours, you know what I mean? Like, even Final Fantasy or even this game, right? Like, I don't know if you were around when this game dropped, Ash, and we were doing the big, like, 6-hour stream. This is a 7-hour game for me. I'm not, like, a speedrunner or anything. Oh, shit, here we go. Can you scan it first? You cannot. They knew. They fucking knew. But yeah, like, I get to a point where I just need to take a break. Like, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to burn myself out. I just... Opera, do not fucking crash on me. Oh my god, I'm going to end it myself. Thank you. Good lord, man. Please don't crash. I'm about to close it myself. No, for this game, for Metroid. Yeah, it's this way. Wow, you could kill it in one shot. Hey, here we go. Ready? Whoop. I love that shit. That shit is so entertaining, man. And then one time I want to do a playthrough with the new narration, because I was reading that, like, it's from, like, the other versions of the game. I think it's the first time it's been in English, so I kind of want to play that too. This is just a save file I kind of started up. Get used to seeing this. Like, this is like the perfect version of this game. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, this is the ideal way to play this game. And I highly recommend everyone give it a chance. But yeah, no, like, even when I play this game, like, do I want to play it in one sitting from start to finish? Probably not. It's a little bit of a tall order, I feel. Oh my god. And this is why you use a super missile on these fuckers, because they just grow. Look how much... Dude, it's literally cheaper to just use a super missile. Like, actually. Okay. There's also an energy tank down here I believe we can get now. So I'm going to get it now as well. You could do this in the dark, it just becomes a little bit harder. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I do want to finish off 3 Hopes, so I guess it's pretty much ideal that I just go ahead and I just fucking finish it, right? Like, that's pretty much the gist of it, you know? So I'll see. I'll see what I do on Friday. Maybe what I'll do is I'm going to record tomorrow. I'm going to try to, like, I'm going to try to position myself to be done with Resident Evil 4. And then after that, I will, after that, I'll see where I'm at for Thursday, and then on Thursday, obviously, I'll try to figure out what I'm gonna do next, you know? So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not in, like, a super rush, but yeah. Good for you trolling your loved ones over Game of Thrones. You should stop there, by the way. Make sure you remind her that it doesn't get any better than this. Just like they're making that new Harry Potter reboot that you just know is going to be bad. So that'll be fun. Because now Hollywood is just in the business of making reboots and re-releases of movies that came out not even a decade ago. So like they're making a Moana reboot. Wait, there's flyers in here? You guys are nuts. You know this is a research lab, right? Yeah, they're making a Harry Potter reboot. It's a Netflix or like some kind of TV show. So basically what's happening is that each book is going to be a season. So yeah, that'll be fun, I guess. We all know why they're doing it, obviously. Now they could finally cast Hermione as being black from the jump instead of giving Emma Watson the career of a lifetime. So, there you have it. Where are they? What died over here? What the fuck? Where are they? Oh, they're below. Oh, I've never fallen down that way. That's kind of funny, actually. I almost walked into that. Okay, any pirate data? Anything valuable? I don't think so. Yeah, they're making a Moana reboot with The Rock and I don't know who the other person was. Which is cool because I could totally see The Rock doing that, right? It's not like it's a bad casting. It's just like, I don't know what this new fad is of making reboots and re-releases of things that are literally like not even a decade old, but I mean, it is what it is, right? They did it with Last of Us Part 1, so they could make 2's shitty story more canon. They did it with, I mean, I wouldn't say Resident Evil. I feel like Resident Evil 4, you could definitely say deserves a remake. Do I think it, I mean, like, I say it doesn't, but at least it's like an 18-year-old game. You know what I mean? Like, this itself is a 20-year-old game. So, like, I think that once you get above that 10-year age gap, games definitely deserve it, but I don't know why. Like, movies to me are fine. Yeah, it's a live action, yeah. The Rock Ray plays Maui. Okay, I never watched Moana. Yeah, no, The Rock is a perfect cast for that. Absolutely. The Rock is, say what you will about The Rock and say what you will about this Predator vision, but he is a perfect cast for that. That is literally right up his alley. Did we ever scan these guys? Yes, you did. Okay. If you don't scan these guys before the light goes out, you have to wait. You have to basically bait them to attack you, pretty much. I mean, Ash, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you'd say almost anything is a good one. I'm just not in the. I don't like. I'm over the whole like sing-a-thon era of like Disney movies and stuff and feel goods and shit. Yeah, just use a super missile. I'm not dealing with that. It's just not for me. So I don't watch it. Is there only one power node? Maybe there is. Maybe I'm overthinking this. You're just a big fan. I'm not a fan of it, sadly. Hilariously enough, the only thing that really gets me to watch a lot of this is Kingdom Hearts. So if it wasn't for Kingdom Hearts, I would have never seen Big Hero 6. I would have never even known it existed because I just genuinely don't follow Pixar and all that other shit. Like, the only thing I know exists is Frozen because it's, you know... what's it called? Frozen is a meme, and also the reason why I kind of lost my YouTube sponsorship. So thanks a lot, Spider-Man and Elsa. Really appreciate that one. Good times. Anyway, Tangled and Moana are my favorite Disney princess movies. I don't know what I would... Oh, shit. Can you scan these? I never scanned the security drone. All right, these guys fuck you up, like, really badly. They're very... This is a very challenging fucking room. I feel like they're way more difficult in this than they were in the original. Like, look at this. These guys just tear you up. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, no. I don't know what my favorite Disney movie is, honestly, because I don't really watch any. I wish I could give you a more concise answer. Ow. Favorite is Lion King. I mean, everyone likes Lion King. Everyone from our generation loves Lion King. I don't know what the Zoomer equivalent of Lion King is, to be honest with you. It makes me wish a lot of these, like, sequels were better, you know? That's what I mean. Like, Kingdom Hearts has just colored my interpretation of so many different, like, Disney movies and shit. Like, I just remember them differently because... Ow, ow, ow. Can I just leave? I just remember them differently because of it. Ow. I don't know how to feel about Little Mermaid reboot coming out. I mean, I don't know. Fuck that. Fuck that. Again, I'm not getting into the fucking diversity argument. I think it's so lame. I think it's boring. And again, that's not to shit on anybody who works in it. I just feel like it's really unnecessary and lame that we can't get anything new. Like, can we get some new shit? Let's get some new shit, some new hype. I'm telling you, motherfuckers think, like, dude, people care about one thing, and that's rule of cool. Like, rule of cool is always the fucking peak, man. I would take some Gary Stews and some Mary Sues, and I know this is ironic considering how much I bitch about Star Wars. I'll take that over absolute... What the fuck? Alright, that was nuts. I've never seen him die like that. Okay. That's why you have a whole generation of boys, especially minorities, that absolutely worship Dragon Ball Z. They don't need Goku to look like them. People just love the fact that Goku blows stuff up, and he's cool as fuck. And we all grew up watching that. People like... I like Yu Yu Hakusho. I thought Yusuke was a very relatable character. I loved him. He's so precious. So I don't know. I think it's something that they push and that a lot of people have convinced themselves is really important, and it really isn't. Yeah, I didn't even know that there was a Frozen 2, by the way. I saw that they announced Frozen 3. I'm like, I didn't even know there was a Frozen 2. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never watched it, so I don't know. I probably never will watch it, honestly. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me! Stop! 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 Damn! I'm gonna go save now. Unbelievable, these fucks. I don't need to, actually. I'm fine. Unbelievable. I have seen Rurouni Kenshin. Yeah, shame about the fucking Rurouni Kenshin dude, huh? Man is one of the most iconic characters of the 90s American anime movement, and he ruins it by being a fucking weirdo and by being a criminal, so that's nice. I can never get into... I love Sailor Moon. I might be the only man you will ever find that will openly admit to watching Sailor Moon. I thought Tuxedo Mask was fucking cool. I thought his outfit was cool. His get-up was nice. I thought... I don't know. I just liked it. I like the fact that he's like the badass, you know, he's the mysterious rogue. I like that kind of character archetype. I'm gonna be honest with you. That... Am I going the right way? Of course I am. What the hell? Why do I have to question myself? Absolutely. I like that. I like mysterious, you know, I don't want to say anti-heroes, because Tuxedo Mask is definitely not. But I didn't really like the romance aspect of it. I just like that he's kind of cool and he shows up and he fights people. Obviously, Yu Yu Hakusho I loved since I was a kid. I thought Yusuke, Kuwabara, Kurama, all of them are so fucking memorable, man. I've spent... Look at this. Here we go. Ready, ready, ready? He can't get in. I love that. Okay. Actually, there is a safe room coming up. I'll just save there, and then we'll fight Thardus. Wait, what? How did everything... What? How did nothing hit this fucker? So, yeah. I like Big O. I like Cowboy Bebop. I like a lot of those anime. To me, that's like iconic of that whole era for me, especially when I was watching all of it, like when I was in, you know, 8th grade, 9th grade. I would stay up super late to watch anime. All of that's iconic to me because of that. I absolutely love it. It's so awesome. We live in such a blessed era, honestly. You know, it's like the Toonami bandwagon was so hype back in the day. That's why I love Steve Bloom, because he brought so many of those characters to life, and if he wasn't working in the actual anime, he was one of the, you know, he was Toonami Tom. I'll never take that away from him, you know? Like, whatever is whatever. I love Toonami Tom. You know, that's a character. I don't know. I just associate him with happiness, because every week I'd come home, I'd be done with work for the week or whatever, or school rather, and then I would just sit down and just watch some anime. And you know, he's presenting a show basically. That's why Tom 2 is lit, man. I'm telling you, they could sell the Tom shorts. I'd buy them. They could sell that. That's free money as far as I'm concerned, because I'm on that nostalgia bandwagon, you know? I love that. I love Boomerang and all those other that's like the only TV network I would actually want to watch is Boomerang. Boomerang and Cartoon Network every weekend for Adult Swim, aka Toonami on weekends. Seriously though. But yeah, in other words, I don't really watch Disney movies personally. They just don't vibe with me. You know, I wonder if it's possible to get to Fendrana with only the power suit. I don't think so. You probably bleed health too much based on the amount of things that are energy tanks that are available. I would love to know if someone actually did try it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it doesn't hurt you, I don't think. Oh! What? You ain't even coming for me? Not really. Seriously, Toonami really determined the entire direction of my life, like no joke. It's really kind of crazy to think about, honestly. That hit me? Oh, fuck you. That's ridiculous. Yeah, you could also just normal jump. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Do you really need the power beam for, or the wave beam for this fight? Not really. I feel like the power beam is perfectly fine for it. I keep pressing X because I'm trying to do the GameCube input out of habit, because that's where Y would be. Yeah, they also changed the color of the boost ball, actually. It's blue now. That's interesting. It used to be you would glow orange. I guess it's more obvious when you have the boost if you're blue versus the orange that you're usually wrapped in. And I really think about this game sometimes, like they really contracted like some random studio. I think they made Donkey Kong maybe at the time. They contracted some random studio to basically adopt and completely change up the entirety of this old franchise from like 30 or 20 years prior. It's crazy. It's crazy, the development cycle of this game. And I need to find that thread where the guy who worked on it was like, oh, this is what we did for the different visors, right? We turn on a heat map for thermal visor. We turn off, you know, collision for the X-ray. It's really cool to think that a game that was made 20 years ago has this much, like, nuance to it. You know, I love it. That's what I really love about this game. It's got so much good stuff in it. Not even for, like, a Nintendo game, but just a game in general from the era, you know? Okay, that definitely hit me. I take that one, 100%. See, I think the rock is easier to hit when you use the wave beam, and then you super missile it. But yeah, the one thing this game doesn't really have is bosses, and I feel bad that Kraid wasn't in it a little bit. Ow. Unbelievable. What the fuck? I'm getting robbed. Got it. Okay. What? I love when the camera does that weird shit too. That's just so funny. Yep. After that initial charge, she doesn't really try to hit you at all. Like, look at that shit. That's such a cool effect, man. That's why the meme is always like the rain on the visor. People always bring that up because that was one of those crazy immersion moments back in the day. Like, you actually look up and you get rain on your visor. That shit is cool, man. And I'm not saying that... I don't really think anything else at the time on console was really doing that. Just being honest. I don't think anything was really trying to go that way. And that's why I say this is one of the best looking games of that era. It really kind of looked ahead of its time, even into the future. And that's why I love this game. And obviously not just because of the graphics, but like, this game looked better than games that are on the fucking 360. And it came out in 2002. Nothing on a Sony console looked this good besides maybe like, what was it, Indigo Prophecy? And maybe like God of War, which came way later. But even then, I don't think so. The GameCube was just more powerful. It just didn't sell as well, which is the tragedy of it. Alright, I think the thing goes away now. Yes. They also got the shaking lights back. But like, look at the detail on this shit. I love it. So nice. The arm cannon looks so good in the remasters. That's why I'm going to be real salty. I actually hit it, by the way. I'm going to be real salty if the Prime 2 remasters are definitely not, like, even close. Like, they said they weren't going to be as in-depth, but I'm going to be really kind of sad if they're just, like, not even comparable. Because, like, this series deserves so much love, man. Metroid is such an iconic and good series. I'd hate for that to not be the case, you know? Oh my god, did I hit one of the rocks instead of her? Cursed. Damn, I hit it. This is actually way easier than on the GameCube version. Like, I can actually kind of almost lead my shots a little bit and hit it. Done. Oh, that's so nice. I love it. Man, I love this game. That's what I mean. Like, if we had Metroid Prime 1, like, I mean, I don't know. I like the beam system. I don't like the ammo system in the second game. It's so forced. It's the one thing I never really liked was the ammo system. But Prime 2 has the boss fights, which is really what I like about it. Can you skip this by any chance? Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. What? That feels like something that would glitch out the game. That you could summon the map first. Imagine you could teleport. That's exactly how you do the Mew fly glitch or whatever. The Mew glitch. You open up the map and you start flying away and shit. Wait, do we have to do this actually? Hold on. Which way is it? Yeah, we do. I mean, like, that's one thing I'll say about Zoomers. They got, like, a lot of good stuff that we wish that we had back in the day. Like, now, like, Toonami Jetstream was a great idea, just done too early. Like, Zoomers actually have that, you know? That's what Crunchyroll is, basically. Sadly, Toonami did not corner the market on that. They were too early, and they just, I guess they just didn't do it afterwards. It's really kind of a shame how that didn't work out, honestly. Because I actually really love, What do you get after this, by the way? I actually don't know. What do you get after the after this? I think it's the ice beam, right? Do I still have my Metroid thing open without crashing Opera? I think you get the, This is the workshop. Yeah, I know where I am. Yep, I know where I am. I didn't take damage. Oh shit, nice. He didn't die? Yeah! Uh-oh. Okay. How do you begin this again? Oh, yeah, there you go. I didn't hit it? Oh, it's on the other wall? Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna try to get to Phazon today, just for shits and giggles. It shouldn't be that bad. I gotta practice this game more, so I can learn when I can get each different item. So one time I'm just gonna play this game, actually, and I'm just going to, like, be annotating my own personal guide for it, basically. So, like, we will not be making progress intentionally, because I want to make sure I get every possible scan in the game, every possible, you know, piece of information, things like that, you know? Because I want to make, this is another game I want to make, like, a really good guide for, right? Especially, like, I like the fact that you scan enemies and stuff. What game was it that did that recently, where you could scan enemies, and get info? What was it? I don't remember. It was some game. I was like, ah, this is cool, because it's always cool to do that. It makes me wish we would get a Star Fox game, but to be fair, I mean, like, let's be honest here. This is a game I played when I was, like, 7 and 8. I remember getting this game when I was 7, because it was new. It was, like, the hottest shit on the GameCube. Because it literally was. These dudes in Texas literally made a god-tier Nintendo game, or a god-tier Metroid game. Forever changed the direction of the series, you know? Which at the time, I don't know if Nintendo outsourced a bunch of their games in that manner. And it just happens that Metroid ends up being super outsourced a lot, and their games just end up being fire. Like, I think that's cool. I think that that's just, you know, whatever. Maybe, again, Metroid is kind of for the Western audience anyway. Not to shit on the Japanese, but it does kind of sell better in the West than in the East. It sells like 10 times better. Lifetime sales. And I'm cool with that, you know? Like, not everything got to be for everybody. I'll take it. I'm very grateful for this franchise. This shit was my childhood, man. I think about my childhood a lot now. Especially, you know, now that I'm, like, not a child. Like, definitely, right? Like, that's why this was the first game I decided to make content on my channel. Like, how could I not? That's fucking hilarious. I love that. It brings a tear to my eye. I actually should clip that. That's actually something I should clip. Oh, I could clip it on Twitch, to be fair. Whatever. It's fine. At the time, we got two Metroid games in 1 year. We got Metroid Fusion and we got Prime. That's why that shit was cool. Oh my god. Oh no. Is this Lava Lake? Am I bugging? This is Twin Fires. Yeah, like, I think it's Lava Lake. You can scan and get the thing. You can't do that yet. Okay. Yeah, that's right, because you come back this way, and that's how you knock down the pillars. And this kills them, by the way. I love it. It's so brutal. I'll take the hit. It's fine. When in doubt, always take the hit. So, what you do is you go back to Chozo Ruins. I don't like to go the long way back to Chozo Ruins. There's not really a reason to go all the way through Magmore. So usually what I end up doing is I go back to Talon Overworld, I climb up the Root Cave, and then I just drop back down into Chozo Ruins. Because I'm pretty sure that's what comes next, right? Let me look at my thing real quick. Metroid Prime Trilogy missable scans. Because I also put a guide for the game here as well. Where the fuck you get the Artifact of Elder? Oh, I guess you could get it now. Yeah, you go get the Ice Beam now. I mean, I guess you could get the Artifact of Elder if you really wanted to right now. You don't have to. Although I guess... No, wait. Whoops, that's the wrong one. I guess what you could do is if you go back to Chozo Ruins from the Magmore side... Because you have to go to the furnace. That's your goal right now, is to go through the furnace. I guess, yeah, you see like how far this is out of the way? Like, this you could do this early. You should definitely do this before Phase on Mines, though. And the reason I say that is because the Wave Buster makes that invisible enemy way easier to kill. You have to go all the... yeah, you know what? You should, actually. I lied. Because if I go back this way, you have to go all the way back around. Yeah, no. Okay, I lied. I was wrong. I'm wrong. You shouldn't do this. You should go back the way. You should go through Magmore Caverns. The full way. I lied. Because this way you get 2 artifacts for 1. As opposed to having to double back, right? This is why I need to write a guide for this game. I'm writing my own custom guide for it. Because I know how I function, right? So that's why I'm going to do it. It'll take a bit, right? It's not effort. It's more like it's not even like not knowing what to write. It's more like I need to figure out what the structure of it should be. You know what I mean? Like, do I do it room by room? Do I do it, you know, power up by power up, right? Like, because I have a general backbone written on my little thing, but I don't know. That's what I mean. I got to figure it out. Honestly, I don't even know if these things do anything besides breathe at you. Do they even have a melee attack? I have no idea. But yeah, it's cool to see, like, a lot of my friends are playing this too, you know? I highly recommend this game. Like, I've been saying this for like 20 years now. I recommend the shit out of this game. This Mario Sunshine, and this is the Ice Spreader room, I think. This Mario Sunshine and Pikmin 2 and Twilight Princess are like in my top 5 all-time favorite games. I actually could just avoid him. Okay, maybe not, but whatever. See if I get through this, yeah. I wonder if they like played Doom for inspiration. That could be a thing that they did, perhaps. Maybe they did play Doom and they were like, oh, you know, let's try to adopt the Doom formula. Because I'm trying to think, like, what other games were really out there like this at the time, right? Like, obviously, first-person shooters. They were probably very familiar with that. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm purely speculating based on my limited knowledge. But it was ambitious to have it be a first-person game, man. I wish we had a billion games like this. I wish Metroid got games like fucking Pokemon and Mario. It sucks. It sucks, it sucks, it sucks. Oh wait, is it this one? No, it's this one. There you go. That's right. Which one is this again? Is this nature? Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay, so I was right. So what is Elder? What the fuck is the artifact of the Elder? Well, whatever it is, I didn't get it and I could have gotten it. What the hell is art? No, you can't get it. Elder is the one on the thing, right? Right? Yeah, you can't get it. Yeah, because you need the plasma beam. Okay, so I was wrong about that. I said that earlier. You cannot get it. You have to come back to Fendrana later. So I should probably put that over here. Requires plasma beam in Fendrana. So you do have to come back to that at the end of the game. No matter what, you have to come back to it. So I'll put that over to the side. Artifact of Strength just requires what? The boost ball. And then Artifact of Nature requires Super Missile. And we could get Artifact of Wild? No, we can't. We can't get that. What is Artifact? No, we can't. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay. I'm big braining myself. Wait, which way am I going again? What the fuck? Am I being blocked by this dude? I am, actually. Does he bite you? Nah, he's too busy breathing fire. What a tryhard. I think it's just a Norfair theme, actually. Alright. You know why? Because you're supposed to use the magnetic rails now to get back to Flagra's lair. That's right. This is completely intentional. You don't have to do it this way, but the other way is longer, and I guess this just kind of makes a little more sense. Although you will get stopped here, which is kind of unfortunate, you know? Okay. I love these very ancient elevators. That's what I mean. I think Prime 2 is going to be lit. I mean, I know Ash was talking about do 5 to 6 hours of 3 Hopes. I might legitimately try to do what was it, Metroid Prime 2 in one sitting. Like, the entirety of it. It's going to be insane, because Metroid Prime 2 is, like, a notoriously very long game. Okay, let's go to the left. Did I ever get that one missile tank in that room? Hold on. Is there another one? Yes. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Here it is. So I wish they had more of those Echoes puzzles in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I think that shit was like really cool. When you could do the Echo Visor. Sadly, the Echo Visor is not really used in Prime 2. I mean, okay, that's a lie. It is, right? But it's not like, I don't know. You know, I just feel like Thermal and X-Ray were just good as they were. You know what I mean? There you go. We see the Chozo ghosts. Tangleweed, yep. That's what I mean. Like, I'm sure, like, I could obviously look up, like, a really well-done guide by, like, a speedrunner or something, but I do want to try to learn it on my own. It's like, this whole game, for me, is like a journey of personal discovery. It's excellent. It's a masterpiece. What? Oh my, what just happened? Bodied. Wait, they could perch up there? What the fuck is going on? He can? What? Ah, what bullshit. Did I kill him while he was charging? I think I did. Yeah, I killed the second one while he was charging. Pretty cool, huh? That's nice. I like that. Yeah, and this finally removes those vines after the, the boss fight. That's why you kind of should do it from here, because you just have to come back this way. See, I was right about that. So you could get nature here. No, this is wild, I'm sorry. Yes. Right? It just said, well, I wasn't looking. Yeah, this is wild. Okay. In my opinion, it's about getting the artifacts as early as possible on as few trips to different areas as possible. Once you can do that, like, you pretty much have the entire game set. Like, that's the secret. That's the hard part. You can't go through this room yet because you don't have the grapple. So I mean, there's stuff you could pick up here, but you might as well just wait until you get the grapple beam, because you have to come back here later anyway. But I mean, like, I guess you should get the Wave Buster on this trip, right? What's after this? You get the Ice Beam and then you go back to Phendrana. I mean, I get what, I don't know. I don't know when's the best time to get this then. You get the gravity suit, and then on your way to Phazon Mines, you come back this way. I guess there's never a good time to get the Wave Buster besides now. But it's like on the opposite side of the map, which is what sucks about it. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, let's just fucking get it. I thought the ghosts were supposed to spawn. Yeah, they're AFK, dude. They're enting. They're AFK at spawn. There you go. Wait, no. How does this work again? I think you have to wait for it to be at its peak, and then you can spider ball. Yeah, see? But I do try to warn every single person I say to get this game that Prime 2 is way harder. Like, Prime 2 is, like, notoriously known for being difficult. You know, there was that one retro employee who apparently couldn't beat the Boost Guardian or whatever. Like, it is a way harder, it is a very different game compared to its predecessor or whatever. How many of you spawn? What the fuck? What is going on? What the fuck? Stop! Stop! Help! Alright, bye. Oh, shit. Actually, what's cool is, you could get the missile tank over here, I guess, while you're doing this. Right? Like, right over in here. I used to think this was like an endgame missile tank. It actually isn't. So you need a lot of missiles in order to get, the Wave Buster. I forget how... Wow, I insta-killed him. He didn't even do anything. I'd like to get some missiles first before I... Oh, yeah, we can also get this, I guess. I guess it is worth just getting it now. Oh, shit. Let's try doing this first. Oh my god. Why am I so bad at this today? What the fuck? Thank you. That's crazy. Alright, let's see if these guys up here drop some missiles. There's nobody here. I don't want to run all the way through that. That's ridiculous. Let's kill the guys over here, I guess. Because, like, there's only maybe 3 or 4 visits to Chozo Ruins you actually need to do. So I'm trying to think to myself, like, when is a good opportunity to get some of the items from it? And the truth is, I actually don't know. because you either come back here with the gravity suit at the end of the game, but then that means you have to kill that sentry drone without the wave buster. Look at this, that's crazy. I find that to be very difficult, by the way, and I'm very experienced on this game, and I find that to be one of the hardest things to do in the game. The wave buster makes that entire fight incredibly trivial. You don't actually have to aim for him or do anything. So I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, if I'm being completely honest with you. Okay, we're good. But all I know is, like, you have to come back to this room twice. So, like, I mean, I don't know. It really depends. If you could kill the sentry drone without the wave buster, you pretty much never have to come to this room this early. You could just make one trip here. But then the wave buster kind of, you don't use it then. You pretty much only use it to, you would only use it to kill Metroid Prime. That's what I mean. Like, getting it early actually does make a huge difference in how you can, you know, certain challenges and stuff. It's not like Prime 2 where, like, the different beam upgrades are actually, like, really important. Like, they really do help. Mainly the Dark Burst. The Dark Burst is very helpful. Oh yeah, these. I don't think these are rare. I just don't know how easy they are to find later. Yeah, they require missiles. I'm not dealing with that. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. I think it's worth doing, even if it's technically slower. Wait, do they still have the thing? Actually, I want to try. I want to see if they still have the exploit. And then they never patched it. That would be absolutely hilarious. Let's see. Yes, they do. Yeah, I was never good at it, but it's a cool little exploit that you could do. Oh, shit. Yeah, basically you cancel the reloading animation on the arm cannon. Does it count though? Yeah, it does. Okay. It's just a little weird because this thing is constantly moving around, making the missiles bounce off. That's all. All right. Well, we went out of our way, got it anyway, so now we go back to the furnace. It's a shame. The only one that's hilarious. The only one that's really not worth it is the flamethrower. Which you could actually forget where the flamethrower is. I used to forget because it wasn't really required to clear anything. I think they might have made it a little better in the Prime trilogy, though. Oh, I never did this? What? Oh, I never went back around after getting the bombs. Oh, shit. It's kind of funny, actually. Actually, what's your name? Ash, are you there? Are you watching Game of Thrones? I want to ask a favor. If not, I'll add her on Discord later. Yeah, I never went back on the victory lap to use the bombs and everything. So there's a lot of things that you could get once you get the morph ball bombs, because you're basically done with this area once you have them. So, like, for example... Did I ever scan these? Yes. Oh, they're called ions. Okay. As you can tell, I never got this either. That's probably why I'm so low on missiles. You should have like 100 missiles by now. See, that's something that's worth doing, is just like going back around and picking up all the missile upgrades. Just real fast. It doesn't take that long. Trying to think, what else? Oh, shit. These guys spawn instead? That's kind of funny. And I did not get it. I did open that because you can open that on the way back. That's kind of like a given. Sadly, there's nothing in Hive Totem. It's just there forever. So I never really come back this way. Like, once you clear out this part of the map, there's not really much else to get here. Like, that's just it. As you can see, yeah. Oh, you know what room I definitely didn't clear out then? Oh, shit. Where's the room with the, I definitely did not clear this out, did I? No, now you could actually go back to the dynamo. You could actually go back there and you could use the spider ball to get the energy tank up there. So, yeah, pretty much this is like Chozo Ruins, I guess, 2. It's worth going back and, like, getting a whole bunch of stuff, pretty much. By the way, if you get squeezed in this game between a piston and an object, it does not instantly kill you, unlike in Prime Hunters. They're not that much of assholes in this game where they're like, yeah, you have to die. Thankfully. Bye, guys. I wonder how much they're gonna harass me. Oh, apparently the answer is a lot. I can't get up here. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. I actually don't know how to kill the Oculuses. You can just avoid them, so that's why I never do it. So good. I guess if you're not at 100 missiles, you should be close, is what I'm really saying. Because I want to get a path that lets me get all the pickups, right? I want to know what the most optimal path is. And I feel like doing extra stuff in Chozo Ruins now is just ideal, pretty much. Like, why wouldn't you? You're going to spend a couple hours coming through this area a few times anyway. You might as well just get everything done and out the way. I think they have 2 rooms of almost the same thing. So let's go back to the dynamo first. Other side. Yeah, like the fog. This is a cool effect. It's just cool. It's just, you know, shit that really makes you feel like you're behind a visor, you know? Damn, quadruple kill. You also have to come back here with the gravity. I mean, I get, yeah, you know what? I guess optimally you come back here with the gravity suit, because, like, I have to revisit these rooms again anyway. So I guess that's what you would do, right? You wouldn't want to come back here now. So which means you would make what? You would leave Phendrana, return to Chozo, go back to Talon, and then go to I guess so, actually. Yeah, because you go back to your ship, and then you would save at your ship, and then you would go... Oh my fucking god. There's a reason why nobody likes you, you fucking fireflies, man. Yeah, I guess that's what you would do. Oh, I should probably write that down, because I'm not going to remember that. So actually, you probably... I mean, it's weird to make a double trip to Chozo Ruins like that, but I don't know how many other puzzles there are here. There's one puzzle that requires the plasma beam, and that's it. Because there's actually a pickup in the water. Remember I found that when I was replaying it? So yeah, that is something that you could do. Alright, well, I'm learning. So for this trip, you would just make a beeline for the ice beam, so that way you can go to Phendrana and open the ice beam door. Alright, ghetto jump. Like how they only activate from a certain angle. Someday I'm going to dodge all that like Leon. Wait. Yeah, there's nothing back there. I agree. Yeah, there's nothing back there. Okay. That'd be the one thing, is if this game had fast travel. Wait, did we get the... Wait, did I get the thing down here? Hold on, let me check. Did I? Yes, okay. It's an energy tank down here, yeah. You could have like 3 energy tanks by the time you're done with Chozo Ruins 1, that's why. This is so much easier with Spring Ball. Like, not even the same. Oh, fuck! That's actually kind of scared me. Are these different? No. Oh, but there's lore. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. That's why I kind of have to play Metroid Prime from start to finish. Not in like one sitting, like I was saying, but like, you know, pretty routinely, right? Because otherwise I forget what the hell I was doing and what I have and have not done. There you go. Is there any reason to go to the right there at all? There's another room that's similar to this across the lava pool. That's why I get these two rooms confused all the time. There you go. There's so many of these, and I scanned the last possible one on that playthrough. I find that to be so funny. Like, you only ever come through this room once. Like, that's why I don't really remember this room at all. Ow. I hate those things. Okay. Wait, did I scan the Chozo ghosts? Wait, maybe I didn't. Oops. I totally didn't. Wow. Good thing these are like the most endless enemy in the game. What? Oh, fuck. I need to start charging this thing. I need to get a longer USB-C cable. Because the one I was using stopped working for stuff, so I'm a little salty about that. Wow, that didn't look like it was going to work. Hoop. Can you skip this? Nah. It'll be too lit. Is there 2? No. Okay. I think this might be the first missile station in the game. Yeah, which is hilarious because I mean, I'll use it. They need more of these. They need one of these in every area, maybe even 2, depending on the area. I think there's maybe only like 2 or 3 of these in the whole game. I think Prime 2 has a few more. And then like in Prime 3, you just never run out of resources because you could just cheese hyper mode. But to be fair, like I haven't played that game as much as like the other ones, so like I don't know, maybe on higher difficulties Prime 2 is way harder. I couldn't tell you. I haven't really played it enough. It's just I'm not like a big fan of it. Looks like you might like this game. Yeah, I might. No, I secretly hate this game. I've just been playing it for 20 years to torture myself. Whoop. That's the funny part, Viv. I hate this game. That's why I played it for almost 7 hours that one day, and then I just been playing it since I was in 2nd grade, and you know, playing it, yeah. Why would I ever like this? Oh my god. Other M is my favorite Metroid. That's like one of those memes where they're like, what phrase will let your friends know that you have like a gun to your head or something? That would be one of them. Other M is a great game, guys. It's totally underappreciated. Oh yeah. If I say that, man, someone's Agent 47 is standing behind me, forcing me to play this shit, man. You already know. I'm screwed. Thank you. That's the save room. I think you have to hop across. We gotta go to the other side. Yeah. Might only work with the power beam to be able to cancel shots like that. Okay, we already seen that. One of these is the correct way. I never remember which way is the right way. I think it's this way. Alright, now we have to go all the way back to Fendrana. However you choose to do that is whatever. Okay. Oh boy. Because what I really need to do is I need to condense down my guide of this game into, I want to say maybe like two or three, like, you know, like sections, right? So obviously the opening of the game is the Frigate, Talon 4 or Talon Overworld, Chozo Ruins, Magmor 1, Fendrana 1. Like I gotta condense it down a little bit like that. I'm gonna get to that someday. Ever scan these? Yeah, gamers. We have zoomers and gamers, dude. This is the right way, yeah. And the reason I know it is because this takes you back to your ship. It's funny though because we're not actually going to go into the frigate yet. Yeah, so I guess maybe it makes a little more sense to do it that way. Yeah, whatever. Bye. These other dudes, you can kill them if you want. What? Oh, we have a weak dude. Yeah. So, likelihood of brain damage. He can't even move and shoot at the same time. Are there gel zaps in here yet? Yeah, see, there's a little thing over there as well. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make that Fendrana trip second. Make another Chozo trip. Get all the stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I guess I might as well just fucking get it out the way. Alright, so we're going back to Magmor. Sadly, to get from Chozo to Magmor is always, I'm sorry, from Chozo to Phendrana is always a walk, no matter how you do it. So you either walk through Chozo Ruins, then through Magmor to get back to Phendrana North, or you go back to Talon Overworld like this. And I just think this is faster. I don't know, like, I never timed it, but I feel like this is faster. No, sadly, there's no boomer enemies in this game. Only zoomers. Did I ever come this way? Yes. And now we have to... Unfortunately, this is like the deepest you have to go, and then you have to come back here later anyway to get the, Oh, man. There's a lot of running back and forth between this and Prime 2. Prime 2 even has a fast travel, but the problem is that it only goes so far. So, like, no matter what... I mean, like, we could go back to Phendrana North, I guess. Like, technically, is Phendrana South any better? I mean, Phendrana South is actually where we need to go. Yeah, I guess so. You save the rest of it for when you have the plasma beam. Because I think there's... Yeah, you know what? That's right. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. You do one final loop of the game once you get the plasma beam. Because the plasma beam is the last upgrade in the game after power bombs and grapple. So that's why. You basically, you pretty much have to do one final loop of the entire world map after you've gotten the plasma beam. Because there's pretty much a puzzle in every area that requires you to use the plasma beam to progress. Am I going the right way? Yes. Usually I don't go this way, that's why. I just love that you could swap weapons in this game. Like, I get why beam stacking is a thing, but I think it's really cool to be able to swap weapons, you know? Feels like you're always adapting to the situation, you know, the best weapon for the situation. I love that. Yeah, usually I don't come this way. Ah, fuck. I wish there was auto mantle. That would be the one thing to add to this, is auto mantle. Look at him, he's stuck. I don't think that one fires. We don't need to save. This is giving me a brain bend. The last time I played a Metroid game, it was 2D. Yeah. I don't know what Metroid game that was. I mean, who knows? It could have been Dread, it could have been Fusion, it could have been Super, but this is an old game. It might not look it anymore, but it is an old game for sure. So I mean, back when I was a kid, man, we ate magnificently when it came to games. Yeah, because you also need to get that. Okay. That one to the right takes you back into the lab, which we don't need to do. I don't think we could go in the bottom. I think we go in the top one over here. Yes. I used to think there were ice scarabs. I think ice beetles are an enemy. Yeah, we already got them. Glider. And what, a Hunter Metroid, I think? Yep, there it is. Look at this fucker. Look at this ugly fuck. Shit used to scare me, man. Look at this. Man, you could definitely see the aliens' inspiration in Metroid. It's so crazy. There you go. I think this is a save room, right? Yeah, I mean, you could save here if you want. It's fine. I don't usually need to. Until I get to Phazon Mines, I probably don't need to save this game. Like a saveless run of Phazon Mines and maybe Pirates 1, probably really in the cards. All Metroids destined for Phazon ranges in the mines must pass inspection. We ever save? Yes, here. I just really, like, I don't hate Prime 3. I just feel like Prime 3 was definitely way more into the aiming gimmick, you know? I wish it was more like Prime 2. I mean, the boss fights are pretty in-depth, and there's a good amount of them. I just didn't like them as much. It felt like a game that was more about flashiness than like... I don't know, though. It's hard to describe. Because, like, these games play really well with the Wii aiming. And I mean, obviously, they play really well just being able to look. Oh my god! Suicidal asshole, man. Gel Zap. I got pulled in? What? Oh yeah, you could freeze Gel Zaps, by the way. I never knew that. Once they open their core, if you're on the same level... I'm stuck. Dude, what the fuck? How am I unable to hit this thing? That was weird. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. We go back. Is this Findrana's Edge? Yeah. So there's an artifact here. We need the X-ray visor, and I think power bombs to get into it later. The first one, it was on a bus. Oh my god. Please play Zero Mission, man. I feel for you on that one. The first Metroid is so unplayable. And like, I know it's an 80s game. I know I'm a fucking millennial, and like I couldn't appreciate it. But man, that game is so not fun to play. I had to play that shit with save states. Because I was like, this is not fun. I was not having a fun time playing Metroid on the NES. I'm sorry, I just was not enjoying myself. And I'm sure, like, it's probably an acquired taste, but I'm definitely one of those, like, I played it later, and I just have to play it when it was newer, you know, like the newer shit. I really don't want to get hit going across here and fall in the fucking Gel Zap water. That would not be Kino. Oh, shit. I don't know, like, I wish I was born in the 80s just to play, like, all these games, you know, to appreciate the art and then to have this stuff staying around. Because my family had a lot of this stuff and then they got rid of it. I'm really salty about that. Like, they had a lot of stuff, and, you know, like, a lot of families, a lot of boomers, they're just like, oh, you know, I bought it, my kid played it for a couple years, just throw it away. Like, what? Why the fuck would you throw away something that works really well? I'm not saying that you have to go into it with the mindset you're gonna resell shit like 10 years later, but it's like, why? Just throw a bunch of shit out just because. I don't know. And it never made any sense to me. The best bug was you would not turn into a ball, you became a glitch cube. Yep. It's crazy how, like, them not wanting to animate crawling completely created an entirely new mechanic, you know? So that when you actually do crawl in Zero Mission, it just looks weird. It's like, what? This is not supposed to happen. And then it leads to that really funny, I forget if it's Prime 2 or this game, that really funny pirate data where they're like, hey, we tried to replicate the morph ball and it's a huge failure. We are just going to move on. We're not going to bother with it. I always thought that, like, Devin was talking about it that one day. And I was like, yeah, that is my favorite pirate data in the whole game. I forget which game it is, though, sadly. That shit is so funny. It's like they tried to copy it, and all that they really succeeded in doing was disfiguring and ripping people apart. And so they're like, yeah, you know what? This is not worth it. I think we're done. Yeah, so yeah, we have to come back later. There's stuff, you can free up that by shooting it. Which is what I say, like, you have to pretty much retread the entire game There you go. What just happened? I got the gravity suit. So now I can move and see underwater. I guess we could just dip out of here. We don't need to fight these guys. I'm trying to move with purpose, that's why. Wow, they really pull you in. So I mean, man, I wish all these people who want female protagonists would make Metroid a fucking billion-dollar franchise every time it shows up. I want more Metroid games. I want them to do more shit like this. Prime 4 should have been out like 2 years ago. The fact that it still has no release date, like, yeah, it works out we get remasters like this, but I wish that we didn't have to wait so long to get anything. We used to get Metroid games like once every, what, 2-3 years when I was a kid? Sometimes you would get multiple Metroid games a year, or there was like back to back. Like, I just wish these people would fucking buy them. And I mean, I'm sure some of them do. But, like, I want more Metroid. I think we finally have goals that align. And I want them to just fucking buy this shit so we could all fucking play Metroid. But, yeah, at this point, we've pretty much seen everything in Phendrana. The only thing to do is to come back later once you have all the abilities. So you need Grapple Beam, you need Power Bomb, you need X-Ray, and you need Plasma. So, actually, now we go to Phazon Mines. The only thing that we could do is we could go back to Chozo Ruins and then back to Talon Overworld. But, like, is it really worth it? Like, because we have to go back there anyway, so we might as well just wait till we have the Plasma Beam, I feel. I feel like you should just wait till you have the Plasma Beam to do it. They don't want to play games? Well, you're not supposed to say that. Obviously. Oh yeah, the ice parasites spawn here, but I don't get those. I usually scan it early, but that was another place you could scan it, and then they disappear from here too in favor of the flying pirates. It's a shame. I feel like if people just played more games, we would just be better as a community. And I mean, like, obviously there's tons of bad games. I don't want to nominate people to play shitty games, but my god, is this not a shitty game. I love this game. I like that you have the fast-paced 2D games, and then you have these, like, yeah, more slower-paced games, but the aiming, all that stuff is really, like, really fun. I like that there's a nice dichotomy between the two, you know? I think Metroid could, you know, work with that, right? It's like Zelda, right? You have your 3D Zeldas and your 2Ds. Alright. Again, no reason to fight these guys over and over again. Once you fought them once, you've pretty much seen everything. Unless you absolutely need pickups, so... That's why I don't fight them anymore. Ow. We need the power bomb to get the, Ow, that actually hurts a lot. We need the power bomb in order to get the grapple beam. Or, I'm sorry, the plasma beam. So that's really it. Like, there's only, like, 3 or 4 upgrades. The Phazon suit is not really, like, that important of an upgrade, in fairness, in case anyone's wondering. Like, you don't really need the Phazon suit other than to collect that one artifact that's inside of Phazon. And then, what else? You really just needed to access the impact core. Ooh, that was a little close. I feel like I'm missing energy tanks that I would normally have now, though. Yeah, I guess I'll just wait. Let's just see what happens. Am I gonna, like, get completely murdered in Phazon Mines? Maybe. I gotta figure out, where are the energy tanks for this game, actually? Where are they? IGN, you get the click. Why not? You need Morph Ball. That's in Hive Totem. Morph Ball and Chozo. What? Oh, this is all the fucking. I guess scroll down. Yeah, Gravity Suit, Power Bomb, Grapple Beam, Plasma Beam, Phazon Suit, end of game. Wave Buster, Ice Spreader, Flamethrower. Energy Tank 1 is after Hive Totem. Energy Tank 2 is in Chozo Furnace. Energy Tank 3 is on the Ledge. Energy Tank 4 is in Fendranic Ruined Courtyard. Energy Tank 5 is in Research Lab Aether, pretty fittingly named. Energy Tank 6 is in Magmore... What? Wait, hold on. What? Did I get it from the... Definitely. How many energy tanks do I have? 7. Yeah, Magmore Workstation. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going back to Chozo Ruins. Fuck. I'm going back. I fucked up. And the reason I know I fucked up is because you're supposed to get the Ice Beam, go back into the Ghost Room, and then you get the... There's an energy tank you get from that. I'm gonna get that now, because I know I'm gonna need it in Phazon Mines. And then there's one coming up in the Frigate as well. Unbelievable. I am rusty today. So now I have to do this path for the second time today. Ah, shit. What's cool is you could freeze these guys and then kill them that way. Love it. I love that so much. It's such a cool little trick. Unbelievable. I guess I'll use IGN's thing just to kind of path it a little bit. Bye. Missile tanks are another story, because there's a lot of missile expansions in this... Shit. There's a lot of missile expansions in this game. Nice soundtrack. Absolutely. This is a banger. If you got time, you should listen to the Metroid Prime 2 soundtrack. It's also really nice. Specifically, I like Sanctuary Temple. I always say that's one of my favorite areas in any Metroid game. It's just such a really realized area with really good music. Metroid is a pretty cool guy. He kills aliens and doesn't afraid of anything. Yes, my favorite Arby and the Chief line. Sup. Bye. Thank you for stopping by the stream, MCS. There you go. Look at that. Did I ever scan these? I feel like that's such a forgettable scan because they only appear in these 2 rooms, basically. And you never do anything with them. There's actually another version of them that's in Prime 2. I think it's like a digital, like, robot version or something. It's a little weird. Why is Master Chief orange? Because this is the better Master Chief. Dude, the guy that made Haloid remastered Haloid. I forgot all about that. That's so cool. That really is cool that he remastered Haloid. After all those years, too. Doom guy's orange. Man, I really miss Doom 2016. I'm really sad I didn't play more of it. Because, like, I was doing, the archive of all of my different, like, playthroughs. As I was saying, I made a Google Sheets that will take you to all the different playthroughs I've ever done. All the playlists on my channel based on series. And I was thinking to myself, like, dude, I totally forgot that, like, no matter what, we got to do a lot of walking, I guess. Yeah, no matter what we... Okay, let's go this way, and then we'll go back to the right. That sucks. I totally forgot I did snap maps, and I was like, dude, the snap maps were so fun, and then I just remembered why I couldn't continue it back in the day. I was really sad by that. Like, 2016 was just cool because I had snap maps, it had traditional multiplayer, and then sadly they just didn't bring it back for Doom Eternal. That was like the one part of Doom Eternal I wish that they had. Yeah, I think they remastered Haloid. They made like better graphics and stuff for it. That's such a classic, like 2000s era thing. I think it's like a 2008 upload or some shit. That was like peak YouTube back in the day. Was watching Haloid, random stuff like that. Haloid and Arby and the Chief. That was the peak of Machinima, was Arby and the Chief, and it's only fitting that Arby and the Chief survived after the destruction of Machinima. You know, I wonder what TGN is doing now, actually, all things considered. Again, I have no ill will to TGN. I lost my sponsorship, or not sponsorship, I lost my partnership because of the requirement changes. That's the only thing that really kind of makes me salty, is I really wish I didn't lose it. Oh, I'm getting the hell out of here. Can I get out of here before I have to fight these guys, please? Alright, I'm gonna get sniped off this spider rail. I'm gonna be really salty. Okay, never mind. You never know, right? Thought the Haloid remaster... Oh, did it? Oh, maybe he didn't make it. I don't know then. I could be wrong. I just know they remastered it. I don't know if the original guy made it. He died, though? That's pretty unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, I should say. Oh, well. It sucks, because that was such an iconic YouTube video from back in the day. Okay. I cannot believe I forgot to get the free energy tank that they give you, man. Yeah, so I think it's probably better to come back here after you get the gravity suit. I think that's what I'm going to start doing from now on. We just pop in here, we just go right, make a beeline for the ice beam, and then come back later. Because then after this, you don't have to come back a billion times. That's what I'm going to do from now on, is make a quick trip through Chozo Ruins, grab only that energy tank, I guess, right? I guess you could grab it now, since you have to go back anyway. Probably not, though. I think it's better to not have to come back and do that. Because if I didn't have to go back there... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know it's the best call here. Because the Wave Buster really helps in that power bomb room. But also, like... I don't know. Pretty much, you have to make 2 trips minimum. Maybe 3. So I guess you could leave the artifact until the end of the game. And then just make one final sweep. But you have to go in that room anyway to get the wave. But I don't know. Maybe with the aiming, it's probably better to just, you know, fight the thing. Just try to shoot it to death. Because you have to come back here with the grapple beam later. And then I think there might be like 1 plasma beam puzzle in the bowling room. That's about it. He died during season 3 of Rube. Oh, it was a Rooster Teeth guy? Oh, I didn't know that. I never watched Rooster Teeth stuff outside of... I watched, like, Red vs. Blue. I think, like, the original series. And then after that, I kind of stopped. I was like, yeah, I think I've seen enough. I kind of got bored of it. I was like, all right. I don't, like, follow Rooster Teeth. It's... Oh, I'm doing this wrong, actually. My bad. Like, I don't know. I like... Stop watching Machinima pretty early on, all things considered. But that's cool. I mean, well, I shouldn't say it's cool that there's lore because he passed away and things changed, but I think it's interesting, you know, that the loss of a team member makes things go in a different direction. Hopefully a better one, but I'll hold my breath. I don't know. Two good Machinimas, Spriggs, and Chuck Norris in Oblivion. Dude, the Chuck Norris jokes back in the day, dude. They had me watching Walker, Texas Ranger on whatever cartoon or whatever it was on. That's funny. Those fancy animated sections during the middle of the Halo 3 era, that was him doing that. I could see the Haloid man doing that, yes. 100%. And it's a shame that, like, all the inspirational, really artistic people always have to go young, man. It's a shame. People with true creativity, the drive to do it, the know-how to do it, man. Well, I didn't get hit for once. Okay. I literally took cover. It's a shame. Because that was back when Brawl was out. It was a time period, man. Guitar Hero was all the rage. The 360 was like a year and a half old. Man, it was just a good era just to be alive and just around and be a gamer. Okay, I do have to kill them in this room, unfortunately. I don't think you could bowl with the statue. Oh, shit. Where is he? I don't think that one hit him, by the way. I think I got screwed on that. Wouldn't surprise me if this room is like iconically known for being annoying as fuck among the fans, to be honest. Like, I can see how this room is a little bit annoying. Okay, thank you. Where's to see if guys saw Haloid and got him to look, hey, listen, man, good on them. Good stuff, you know, because like Haloid was really one of a kind. I don't know how he got the assets to work for that and how he managed to do it, but that's crazy. That like that's why it sticks with me, you know. You try telling someone nowadays what Haloid is, you know. Good luck. I mean, maybe you could do it. It wouldn't be easy. I mean, obviously it's a YouTube video, right? But you know, you kind of had to be in that era to know what it was. It was more memorable and more impactful back then. Speaking of Crocodile Dundee, that reminds me of when I used to watch Crocodile Hunter. That was a long time ago. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a shame that you can't get the gravity suit without the ice beam. If you could, you wouldn't need to do all this craziness. That's the one unfortunate part, is that both doors that lead to Fendrana's Edge require ice beam. Because now, like, I would sooner get the gravity suit first, because now I'm just gonna go back. I'm not gonna stop by my ship, I guess. I'm just gonna go straight into the frigate and then go straight to Phazon Mines. And pretty much you use like the elevators to Chozo Ruins to get there and back, basically. It's kind of a one-way though, to be honest. Because going through the frigate is not fast, and pretty much you only need to do it once a playthrough. So like this elevator in front of me, you basically never use it unless you're at like the really end of the game. Oh, fuck. I was never in that era. I was born after. Oh, you missed it. No. It was so cool. It was the best. Playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Oh, or Modern Warfare 4. I mean, sorry, COD 4. We were just in a different universe. Oh, I hate it. I hate that we're gone. I miss all those old COD games and shit. I used to go into all sorts of gaming stores. Dude, I gotta get a new chair. This chair is killing my back. Like, actually, I am having back problems right now. I might as well just be sitting on a stool with how bad this is for me. You know, if I don't fix this soon, I'm gonna end up pulling my back again, like I did back when I was playing Horizon. That was really awful. I was in true pain back then. I almost couldn't even play video games. Just lay in bed and try to slowly alter how I was like angled. What a timeline. But yeah, no, I definitely recommend trying to play as many games from that era as you can, because they are so unique. Like, this is a game I played 20 years ago, and I hate that phrase because it means I'm old as shit. But like, I love this game. Anyway, bye. There's another one back here? Oh, shit. Yeah, he camps the little exit. I remember that dude. All my Halo experience has been through the PC version of MCC, and what an amazing version that is, to be honest with you. Like, I remember playing Halo Reach when it was new, and obviously the first game I got on my 360 was, what's it called? Halo 3, right? That was like the big one. I was like, oh, I got a 360, Halo 3 Tales of Vesperia. That was the first 2 games I got. And so when they released MCC for the PC, like MCC was apparently really bad on the Xbox. I had no problems with them re-releasing Reach on the PC. It was almost like a huge nostalgia trip. I really liked it. It was fun. It felt like I was back to being in sophomore year of high school. It was really awesome. That's why I really, that period of time before all the other games came out, and I should play more MCC. It's just I'm so busy with so many things, playthroughs, Final Fantasy, you know, like I just don't have the time, and I really want to play more of it because I genuinely enjoy it, and I do not enjoy Halo Infinite, so that's why. Anyway, bye. What? These things different? No. They installed new turrets, by the way, in this ruined spaceship. Sapsack. I like how these hatches look. They look very different in this one. Like, really, really different. Here's the Talon Crab. They just leave, yeah. They even hurt? Not really. A little bit. Got my 360 and Halo 3 on the same receipt. Yeah, I forget if I got mine on the same day. I don't think I did. Can you freeze him? Oh, he died. Boom. Thank you. Yeah, you can. Wow. Very easy. Trying to be lazy. Are there 4 things to hit in this room? Am I losing my mind? Or is there just not like a jingle and a cutscene for doing this correctly? Never even had Halo, even though I owned a 360. Man, we just live in a different era, huh? It's crazy. Yeah, no, there were some games I didn't own back in the day, and that's why I really like that they're getting remastered. I loved it when Halo 3 or Halo Reach got re-released for the MCC. If you're interested, I did a co-op playthrough of MCC with one of my friends. It was really fun, and you know, it was nice to be able to play those games again like we were younger. It's really dope. And he plays it a lot too. He's not like a streamer, he doesn't make content, and that's fine, because I know he's busy with stuff. Where the hell is the last thing? Am I losing my mind? Dude, what the fuck? It's not up here. I think I'm going crazy. There's no way it's up here. Yeah, there's no way. It's down here. There it is. Yes. Oh my god, dude. I was 6 in 2010. Damn, this game's older than you. Oh no, it's still worth it. It's really good, trust me. It's a classic. And now you actually have full first-person controls. Because back in the day, you could not aim around like this. You had to walk and turn was on the same thing. It was like GoldenEye controls. And, I mean, like, to be fair, when they were developing this game, there weren't really console shooters. Like, Halo was really the first big console shooter that I think really put that kind of movement system in people's heads. And I mean, I respect Halo for it, you know? Oh, I beat Metroid Prime twice? Never mind. There you go. See? Man of taste. Love it. I was 7 when this came out. I'll never forget the day when I first started playing this game. I had so much fun. It was so good. I remember getting this like right after launch. I don't know the exact like dates, right? But like I remember distinctly like, yo, you know, you used to have Nintendo Power, we'd sub to it, you would know all the Nintendo games coming out, they'd write like half guides in them and stuff, so you would know all the crazy stuff that was coming out before it even came out. It was awesome. I remember they had a Resident Evil Zero Guide, actually, back in the day. And that's why I wish they would have like a virtual collection of Nintendo powers, because one day I came home and just they threw out all my Nintendo powers, and I was like, but why? Why did you do this? And they were just like, well, because they're old. It's great. I love it. Yeah, they drop a body in. Hilarious. Nice fish, by the way. Yeah, the only thing is they put this weird blur on the thermal visor. I don't know if it's to make it seem more like Predator or if that was always their intent and they never pulled it off. I actually am not like a huge fan of it, personally. I totally legally own a copy of Metroid Prime for the GameCube and Metroid Prime Trilogy for the Nintendo Wii. I did not procure my video games through nefarious means. I'm gonna be honest with you, I bought a copy of Metroid Prime Trilogy, not the digital one that I used to play my playthroughs off of. I bought an actual physical new copy of it. Is it sealed? Hold on, I'll check. It's right here. It's right under my desk. Give me a second. You want to know how much it cost me for a perfectly complete in-box sealed copy? Is it sealed? It's not sealed. I guess how much it cost me. I want you to take a guess. How much do you think full box art, I even put the receipt in here, full manual and everything, and disc costs now? How much do you think I paid for this? Viff, you're off by more than a factor of 10. I'm not kidding you. I wailed out for this. You're off by more. Yeah, it costs a lot. $108. I had to pay $108.99 before tax. And I did it. I bought it. Because you know why? Because I love Metroid so much, and I said to myself, and I said to my friend, like, listen, if I don't buy this now, I'm going to regret this for the rest of my life. And let me give you a short story. They also had a copy of Fatal Frame, $108.99. Yes. There was a Fatal Frame there as well. I did not buy the Fatal Frame. I should have bought the Fatal Frame for $84. That would have been such a cool-ass fucking steal, man, and I totally did not get it. That was a mistake. I should have done it. Oh, wait, hold on. Is these new enemies? Oh, they are! Oh, this might be missable, by the way. Holy shit. And even if it's not, that's annoying as fuck to have to come back and deal with them. Actually, are they missable? Aqua drones are missable. Yeah, if you leave this room and you don't kill them, you're fucked. I did not. I probably missed that. Hold on. Main ventilation shaft, section C. Hold on. We're not there yet. No. Aqua sacks are coming up. I have to remember that. I also have to scan aqua sacks as well. Cordite. Yeah, I paid a lot of money for that. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a little bit of a... Look, I just knew if I didn't do it then... You ever know, like, you're living through history? You know, you're living through, like, some of the most, like, I don't want to say important decisions of your life, but you ever feel like, you know, you're like, this is... I'm saying a lot of likes. You know that if you don't do it now, you're gonna regret it? Yeah. That's where I was at that exact moment. I was like, if I don't do this now, I'm never gonna have this opportunity again. And so I did it. I'm a madman. And that's not the only thing I bought that day either. I spent a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie to you. Mass Effect 3 Legendary 10 box, that was like 80. Oh, they had that on sale for like 20 when I went there. It's actually kind of funny. Did I buy it actually? Yeah, I bought it. Yeah, it was $10. See, some games went down in price. Nintendo games never go down in price, which is in and of itself kind of fucked up. But yeah. Biotech research. Deck beta. Dude, what is this room that I keep saying? That, like, there's stuff in it. Oh, y'all are in this room too? I guess you guys are in this room forever, huh? Thanks for playing. It's like having a working copy of Pikmin 2 and other games. Like, literally, I own a lot of these games physically. That's why I like owning them on my Wii U, because if anything happens to my Wii U, man, I'm gonna be a salty motherfucker, let me tell you. Like, I like owning my games, you know? I like being able to physically put them in. It's just part of the process, you know? I like that. It takes me back to my childhood. Nothing like opening up the GameCube, sliding in the disc, making sure it clicks down, and then just having the most memorable experiences of my life. There's not really another way to say it. Unopened? Oh, that's different. No, you're good, you good. Mine's opened, obviously. I own a couple unopened games that are worth a lot. I own, like, pretty much every amiibo that ever existed. So that's one thing. I own a lot, and I own it in box, by the way. I don't own them. I don't open the amiibo boxes. It's my Funko Pops, okay? What can I say? There you go. Does it really disappear from that room if you don't do that? That would be nuts. What is that room called, actually? Yeah, connection elevator to deck beta. Or connection elevator to... Okay, I named it wrong. I'm sorry. Hold on. I put connection to elevator beta. It's connection elevator to deck beta. I can't spell. There you go. Okay. Dude, how my childhood was on ROM site. Hey, you know what? Listen, at least you get to play it, right? Here's how I feel about sailing the seven seas with regards to video games, right? If they have at least some reasonable way for you to get it, I feel like the moral and the correct thing to do is to buy it, right? So, like, this game is available. I would say that, yeah, people should definitely go out and buy it and support it. Now, if it's a game that hasn't been available, you have to buy a fucking 20-year-old console to play it, then I'm kind of like, all right, you see how that becomes more of a nuisance, right? Like, if you want to play F-Zero GX, your options are literally to buy a Wii and then buy a copy of F-Zero GX. I could not even begin to tell you how much money that is. It's not a good amount of money, let me tell you that. And before you do this, by the way, you open this shit up. Did I ever scan these? No, I never went into that room. That's why. So, like, if it's readily available, right, then I think that you should definitely support it. Now, if there's, like, certain... And, you know, like, obviously this is the honor system, right? If people want to, you know, pirate and do stuff, I mean, like, look, I get it, right? If you're a speedrunner trying to speedrun a certain edition of the game, I understand it, right? If you're... Ever scanned this? Yes. Anyway. I don't think I've ever killed it that way, actually. Anyway, what do you do in this room? What stops you from getting the X-ray visor? I'm so lost. Is it the power bomb? Yeah, it's the power bomb, isn't it? Yeah, we go to phase on mines now. Yeah. Totally. You see how those two energy tanks make a huge... Oh shit. Excellent. See how the energy tanks make a huge difference in health? That's why I do them. That's why I get it. It's worth it. But yeah, I don't know. I always prefer playing what's available. A game that I own and I'm not going to a website with a pirate theme. Oh, yeah. Like, I don't know. I just never... It just wasn't for me. I like to buy my stuff. I like to physically have it and own it and be able to see it and touch it and things like that. Like, that's just how I am a little bit. Like, having all these racks of games in my room makes my room really awesome to me, you know? Emulation is legal in its entirety. ROM sites are not usually legal. Yeah, no, yeah. If emulation is fine, right? That's why I don't... Look, I'm not gonna fucking report people. I don't give a shit, right? But, like I feel like the moral thing is that if it is available, you should play it and you should purchase it and you should support the people who worked on it. If Nintendo doesn't make shit available that's been gone for 20 years, then that's another topic, because it's not like you could go out and buy a GameCube for whatever it will be worth by today's standard and then buy a copy of a 20-year-old game, you know, for like $20. You know what I mean? If that, you know, if it was like $50 for, you know, the whole setup, maybe I could understand that. But no, they let these games rot for the most part, and I think that that alone is a mistake. I don't think they should do that. I think that they should very much keep these games alive. It's money for them, and it's you know. Hold on, I gotta kill these fucking things. I hate the heavy turrets. Hold on. Wow, this is terrible. I'm not doing that again. That was a stupid amount of missiles to waste doing that. That's why I don't really like to use it. And I'm gonna need those later. No! Luckily, you could still kill them the same way. If I have it and it won't work, yeah, no, absolutely. If you bought it and you own it and it doesn't work, I mean, like, yeah, like, what can you do about that? Nothing. I just want the people that put in the hard work to get paid, so then the companies can't say, well, we made a Metroid game and then nobody bought it, and then therefore, fuck it. You know, like, they have to make money somehow. I'm not, like, going to be a complete asshole about it. I understand it, so. Because I'm tired of Metroid and all these other franchises not getting games. I need them, okay? I want it. I want it so badly. Where is this thing? I never remember. Where is the bomb slot for this? I'm sorry, it's not a bomb slot. I'm confusing this with something in the future game. I have to thank today's sponsor, NordVPN. Have you ever seen an Internet Historian video? His ads are actually the best, man. I love Internet Historians videos. Dude, they keep saying I have sponsorship offers, and I just know they're the most generic nonsense ever. They're totally not legit. They're like, we have a sponsorship for you. I'm like, dude, if I get 2 people on my stream, that's a good stream for me. There is no way that this sponsorship offer is like any human did this. This is a robot. I'm okay. No human alive gave me a sponsorship offer. That didn't happen. Oh, I guess I should save. Let me save before I go for it. Because if I die and I have to redo all this stuff, I'm going to be beyond pissed. Let me save. Even though I probably won't die, there's definitely a greater than 1% chance I'm going to die. Those NordVPN sponsors from Internet Historian are the best. I love them. They're so good. But, like, it's unfair for me to say that every YouTuber should do that, because I can understand, like, that's like his gimmick, right? Like, half of the time when you watch an Internet Historian video, you are watching it for that larger-than-life element. And to see, like, the NordVPN man do weird stuff. It's its own, like, recurring gag or something. I love it. Oh, yeah, you can, how do you do this, actually? I guess if you run past, you can do that. Is this power bomb? Oh, shit. Dude, I never collect that. Wow, I walk past that every single time I play this game. Oh, come on, don't be a pussy. Take your lumps. Because we're about to come upon some of the most annoying enemies in the game. What was that twirl? I don't think I've ever seen him do that. Damn. There you go. He gets his own cutscene. I think it's when you get to the second floor, maybe. Alright. I think it's wave troopers first, right? And then the power troopers come later. And then the ice troopers and the plasma troopers show up afterwards. Like, they're cool enemies. It's just they are very, very difficult. And I'm trying not to use all my missiles, obviously. Like, good luck playing Star Fox Adventures in this day and age. Where are you gonna find fucking Star Fox Adventures? Nowhere. The Wii U didn't even have GameCube games on it besides the ones that were ported, like this one. It was a Wii game anyway. It was a Wii port put on the Wii U. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, where are you gonna play half of these games I want to recommend? Like, nowhere. They don't exist. Oh, here we go. Shadow Pirate. In case you haven't scanned this still. Oh, he died. Wow. Nice. Nice and brutal. I like Tomka's Surfshark because he was actually trying to see how far they were willing to go with accepting the ad reads. Yeah, no, that's just cool. I like that. Playing around with it, having fun. That, like, look, that's the way to get people to want to watch your ads. Right? You can't deny. Internet Historian really did that shit, man. He was really ahead of the curve on that shit. I love it. I love his videos. It's a shame it takes so long to make them, but you know, when you actually put out quality stuff, it does take a while to make them. I mean, that is completely understandable, actually. Very much so. When do the Ice Troopers show up? I actually don't remember. Oh, is that Power Trooper? No, what the hell? Oh, I activated it from down here. Damn. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we can get all the items and stuff now. I have to spin the damn thing. Bioform Samus Aran has made planfall on Talon 4. The hunters among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on sight. Terminal force is authorized. And it never works out for them, does it? Bruh, that's definitely a... It's him. Yeah, it's a power trooper. I fired the thing by accident again. He's over here reading the terminal, hoping he doesn't notice her. Surfshark accepted that YouTube would not allow to be on YouTube. One of them was just straight up illegal and was banned. I mean, yeah, again, it's that's the weird world of like internet ads, right? I can tell you right now, like back in the days when everybody could get a partnership and all sorts of shit on YouTube, you really got like all kinds of wacky offers, and that's why, like, just out of defense for my channel at the time, I was like, you know, I want to make sure, like, is this an in perpetuity contract? Because a lot of people sign in perpetuity contracts and apparently they just lost their whole fucking channel. It's a fucked up thing on YouTube sometimes. No, I agree. I don't make like incredibly high quality stuff. I know that. This channel is like a living shitpost, man. Like I've said this before. Like I want to make playthroughs, and I'd rather make a lot of playthroughs than like. I would say that a lot of my playthroughs are pretty good, right? But you know, some playthroughs the energy is just really there. So like my original Prime Trilogy playthrough, I feel like would be like one of the best ones I've done. You know what I mean? Look at this shit. Like my original Prime Trilogy playthrough was just really, really good in my opinion. Like that's some of the best playthroughs I've ever done for sure. But like at this point, it's like asking people to go watch playthroughs that were from 2015 in 2023. So yeah, Turns out threatening torture on viewers even jokingly is very illegal. Yeah, well, what can you do? Sometimes you just can't even have a simple, light-hearted joke anymore on stuff. I'm not necessarily saying that counts as it, but, you know, like, a lot of things that would have flown back in the day that maybe people would not have been so antsy about just don't fly anymore, sadly, so... Oh, you have to actually be in it? Oh my god. That's funny. No, I did it again. Here you go. I mean, but that's what I say about a lot of people. It's like you just have to be semi-mindful of the shit you say. I mean, I'm sure I've said a bunch of saucy stuff. If you think I remember every weird random joke I've ever made and across every playthrough I've ever made in over 13 years on YouTube, there's no way. I've definitely said something stupid I probably shouldn't have. And what am I gonna do? I don't know. Oh, I almost had it. God damn it. It is what it is. Hakuna Matata, as they say. Sadly. Oh, I love this room. I love that room so much. Because you could kill them with that. And you could do that. They respawn that over and over. Listen, nothing will be worse than, what's it called? Fucking Elsa shit. That was just such a stupid era of fucking YouTube, man. I don't know how they did not shut that shit down sooner. Like, I don't know. The shit that YouTube sometimes needs to shut down, they absolutely do not. Wait, is the cannon its own thing? Oh, okay. Alright, do the thing. I keep pressing the wrong button. Anyway. Yeah, Elsa Gate was a wild time. It's also the reason I lost my fucking partnership. Because they changed the partnership rules after that, and I no longer reach them. That's fun. I mean, I'm happy to say that the recent changes on the channel have been doing pretty well. We've been gaining hours watched, which is good. Right? So, at the rate I'm currently going, we should regain partnership status in, like 5 years. What the hell is this? Oh, no, we can't do this yet. Yeah. I don't even know how that links to this. I guess there's a second elevator you could use to get out. How does that work? What does this link to? I have no idea. Oh, here you go. Finally you show up. I know the plasma troopers don't show up until way later, though. There you go. If you could bait them to swing at you, that's good because they can't shoot you anymore. Clueless here. Oh, it was a whole thing where people would milk, they would milk views off of young children by making some of the most clickbaity, disgusting videos while wearing Elsa and Spider-Man costumes, because that's just what was hot at the time. Spider-Man was just really cool, and Frozen was also like a really big thing. And so because of that, they would make some of the most disgusting, lewd content for like intentionally for like younger audiences, right? And so because of that, like they had to change a whole bunch of stuff about YouTube. Yeah, it like because of that and the Suicide Forest incident, like YouTube changed so much shit that I no longer met the requirements for partnership. And like you could maybe argue like, well, my channel wasn't big to begin with, but the fact of the matter is that I did not lose my partnership because of anything I did. I lost it because of things other people did to change the YouTube environment. And I, you know, like I just, you know, it's been 5 years. It really kind of I want to say, discouraged me from wanting to make YouTube content for a long time. Because 2017, I had a personal year. I just was not making content. Shit was just not going my way. Then in 2018, you know, I come back, I do Assassin's Creed Origins, things are going better. And then as soon as things are going better, they're like, oh, by the way, your partnership is going away this February. I'm like, dude, are you for real? Oh, shit. I'm gonna get fucked up here. Yeah, they shoot you really, they're really accurate. Look how much damage I just took. I think it's power beam dudes on the first floor. Oh yeah, look at that, definitely. YouTube is where the poop is. Yeah, there's a lot of shit on this website. That's for sure. Look at that, I love that. Oh my god. Alright, we'll be back here later. You have to fight a bunch of these enemies. We can't do anything with it now, so we just keep moving on. You don't fight this guy yet, right? No. Okay. I've never watched YouTube poop. It just never seemed like something I'd like. It is from that old era, though, so I will give it that at least. Here you go. This thing is invisible. This is actually one of the hardest fights in the original game. With this, you could just cheese it. And he's dead. It's intentional. You can't lock onto it. I don't even know. Like, you don't have the X-ray visor and thermal doesn't work. You're just supposed to shoot it. It's actually a really hard fight in the original. That's why I go out of my way to get the Wave Buster. Because the Wave Buster makes that fight trivial. Now, is it just me or did they make this part easier? Like, did they just remove a bunch of stuff for this? Because I feel like there were more puddles in the original. Oh, fuck me. No! Ow. I feel like there were more puddles in the original. Because now you just hit 2 and then that's it, you win. Right? I can't believe YouTube let a World War II bad guy comment through. Bro, I was nervous as fuck to play Wolfenstein back in the day, and like in New Colossus. I was like, I know Wolfenstein is meant to be like, you know, over the top, larger than life, but I had to stop and think to myself, like, even in the 2017 political climate, I was like, am I gonna get accidentally flagged for something stupid? And you might say, no, don't worry, YouTube knows it's a video game. YouTube did not know that Frozen and Kingdom Hearts was part of the game. It thought it was the movie. So I brought that up recently. I try not to ramble about it too much anymore. But yeah, no, YouTube sometimes does not know what is and is not a video game. It's actually kind of worrying sometimes when something really saucy comes up in a game. I mean, look at what happened with the Red Dead dude who was like walking around punching like suffragists in Red Dead 2. Remember how much of a fucking fiasco that shit was? You could make 100,000 death compilations of male characters in video games, but that was the one video they were all up in arms about. And because they talked about it, it became a thing that lasted way longer. If they just didn't say anything about it, that dude would have disappeared off the face of the earth 1,000 times faster. And I'm not saying, like, you know, he... what? When did they put that shit back up? They just wanted this dude to punch through it. I know why. Listen, I get it. Rule of cool, right? It was the stupidest fucking drama arc in YouTube history. That was some legit Jack Thompson bullshit. Trying to say that it was some really fucking weird or something about it. It was just dumb. Wasn't even that, like, not saying it wasn't a you know, it was just not that great of a video. It was the definition of a clickbait video, and people sure as fuck gave him clickbait. And, but you know what? More power to him. You know why? Because people couldn't help themselves with that one, and you know what? I can respect that. How do you do power bombs again? There you go. Played the entirety of Half-Life 2. It took me 8 hours. Yeah, Half-Life 2 is a long game. I used to play it a lot more, obviously, when I was younger. Nowadays, I haven't played Half-Life 2 since the playthrough. I said I would play the episodes, and I just never did, unfortunately. It's a long game. It's longer than this, honestly. But in fairness, that's because I know what I'm doing for this game. There you go. Can we skip this? Maybe. You remember the Doom controversy? What? The Mortally Challenged? Yeah, that was another really great one. An obvious fucking meme and parody. But that's just because a lot of people just think the shit that they like is beyond parody. Like, you just should not be allowed to parody it. Which is the dumbest thing ever. That's the point of parody. So you've kind of made a self-fulfilling prophecy where people are definitely going to make fun of it now because you think it's above making fun of. Oh, shit. I forgot about you guys, honestly. Wait, he's not even done swinging his shit. What's he doing? Okay, I guess he gave up. They're not paying him enough, clearly. It's like the worst one by far was the Animal Crossing one. If you guys remember the Space Buns bullshit, just some person making this nice picture of their Animal Crossing character and some insane psycho like doxing them over it. A fucking Animal Crossing picture of all things. That's the crazy shit. Is some just poor person. I've seen more complaints about offended people than actual offended. Yeah, like most people are just cool. Most people just want to see, like I say, rule of cool is always going to be common. Rule of cool is just a way to make any kind of content, you know? Like, people just like watching fun stuff. Like, I don't know. I take a much more relaxed approach to a lot of this because I miss the old days when you could have, like, some saucy humor. You know, we do a little trolling. We do some jokes. Some random person gets doxxed over an Animal Crossing photo. It's really dumb. Like, it's ridiculous. That's the internet, man. I mean, like, it's nuts. You gotta be ready for some really stupid shit sometimes on the internet. Ow. Aren't there Metroids in here now? I think there are Metroids after you get the grapple beam, perhaps. Which way do you turn this again? I think it's over that way, and then you have to go back around and change everything else. I think there might be Metroids down there. I need a power bomb ammo, because after this, this is literally the grapple beam, and then after this, we're done. We get what is it called? We get the plasma beam, and then we just go around, grab artifacts and shit, and then do Omega Pirate. That worked. The bomb wasn't... I fucked up. I messed it up. Whoops. That actually worked. That's actually really funny. So all that matters is that you're in the hole. Probably so you don't, like, glitch out the game or something. People keep complaining that women in modern games actually look like real women instead of attractive models. I'd be fine with either. It's a video game. I mean, I guess, dude, I have no power bombs. I hate this. It's the worst part of this game is that you don't actually need to use the map room. Where am I going to get some shit from? Because now I'm actually screwed. This is the worst part of Phazon Mines. Is that you don't have enough power bomb expansions to get the shit that you need. so they give me health. Man, I hate this bullshit. There's no enemies in here either. Oh, fuck me. Okay, well, I guess we have to go back this way. And yes, that means we have to go up this room because there's no enemies to kill here. Actually, wait, couldn't we go back and fight those things now, actually? Since we've gone 2 rooms away? This is unfortunately the part where my bad luck really screws me over, because now I can't actually progress. Wait, did I get it? I don't think I did. Oh, there's one above me as well. Dude, they keep giving me health. What's gonna happen when they run out of health to give me? Like, seriously. Are they just still gonna give me health even when I'm full? Yeah, I'm skipping that map room. That map room is a trap. Because if you use that map room, you're fucked. Because you don't have enough power bombs to progress. Because we could have just gone onward. Right? Because you have to use 2 to get to the thing. And then what, 1 to get that energy tank? Yeah, I'm not getting that map room anymore. At least not up front. I'll get it on the second return trip. Because this is something that's not fun. All right, you done giving me health? Dude, now they're just gonna give me nothing? Oh, come on, man. Like, there's literally nowhere to get ammo from at all. I have to go all the way back and then come back forward. This happened to me when I was doing the 7-hour stream as well. I got to a point where I did not get any power bomb ammo, and because of that I could not progress the game. Yeah, the Harry Potter ow! The Harry Potter controversy was also really fucking dumb. Like, a studio makes a better than expected game, and all people can do is just get mad about, well, maybe this person is getting royalties to the IP that they fucking made and created. That's low. I guess it is. Dude, how far am I gonna have to go to get some fucking ammo? Like, this is insane right now. Hi. Dude, they hate me right now. What? I scanned this, right? Yeah, it's a mega turret. This is actually like some of the worst RNG I think I've had on this game ever. Heard rumors. No, it's confirmed. They are making a Harry Potter reboot. I think we got it, actually. Now, I think we actually did get it. Maybe certain enemies can drop certain ammo pickups. Yeah, okay, we're good now. It's confirmed. They're going to adapt each book into a season. So that way they can recast all the characters and rewrite the story for modern, sensitive audiences as much as they want now. Instead of trying to, like, haphazardly, like, retrofit a bunch of nonsense into it that wasn't in the originals. Right? Like, and I even said this in my Discord. I'm like, you think they're just gonna release Hogwarts Legacy and just let us be? Like, of course not. Now they're gonna do their thing, obviously, which is to rewrite history. Like a page right out of 1984. It's like, hey, this studio just makes this random open world game. It's pretty alright. I like the story. It was a really good world to get immersed in. Gameplay wise, it definitely you know, it's your pretty typical open world game, but it was cool. It had a fun combat system. It didn't have to be a super serious game. The internet's reaction was something else. Yeah, honestly. Now all the people you don't want to talk with are self-identifying, so you can just avoid them. It's great. You can tell a lot about someone by, what can I get away with saying on a stream? You can tell a lot about someone based purely off their Twitter bio. Let's say that. I cannot believe it took me this long to get that done. That's ridiculous. Is there an energy tank in here? I feel like there is, right? Or maybe that's Prime 2. Maybe I'm confusing some parts of Prime 2, I think, with Prime 1. Yeah, maybe there isn't. Okay. I mean, that's it. There's no reason to stick around here. Right, we have to come back with the plasma beam. Oh wow, they don't rebuild the turrets? Nice. It's like, bro, people just want to play video games. No one is reading that deep into it. Imagine if these people knew what Wolfenstein was. They might lose their goddamn minds. Well, it's missiles, but I don't need missiles. I need power bombs, because we won't be able to get the plasma beam without it. That's what I'm talking about. My luck is so bad. Like, if I don't find power bomb ammo, we're not going to be able to progress the game, like, at all. So that'll be fun. Anyway, that's the only thing we need to get here. Now we just leave. Did I ever find the 5 or so hedge mazes? No, I did not. Sorry. I played it a lot, I mean, but, you know, after a point I was kind of like, alright, let's finish this off. Talon Overworld? Hydro Access Tunnel. Wait, did I not get this? No, I did, yeah. I have 10 energy tanks, right? 11 and 12. Oh, yeah, and there's 13. Yeah, and there's 13, 14? Oh, yeah. Wait. Which one's 11? Oh, yeah, the ventilation shaft. Did we not get this? No, because now we have the grapple beam. Alright, let's go get the plasma beam, and then we'll be able to access everything in the... I hate you. Let's go get the plasma beam, and then we'll be able to access everything in the game. What's the fast way out of here? I think it's to go back up top and then back to Chozo Ruins. Which is ironic, because we don't need to go back to Chozo Ruins. But I'm not going back through the frigate at all. That's not happening. You know what it is? Oh my god, this is my favorite part of the game for meme reasons, right? So we're gonna go back to Chozo Ruins, and then we're gonna immediately dip back into Talon Overworld. It's actually how this fast travel works right now. Oh, here it is. Okay. Did I hear about Disney's Bob Iger getting roasted by shareholders? They say that all the time, right? And then nothing happens. The more I hear you, the more I think we would hate each other in any other context. Why is that? I'm actually pretty chill about a lot of things. I just wish people would leave my goddamn video games alone, please. Should I get the missile upgrade? Yeah, I should go back and get the missiles. I think it's funny how a lot of things have driven people together, you know? Because, like, people just want to play video games. And then people say, like, oh, well, politics and games and all this stuff. But, like, dude, even people clowned on Kojima for doing that. And I would say that he probably does it a lot more tastefully than a lot of people do, right? And even he does not like get a complete free pass from people. But yeah, people say Bob Iger and Kathleen Kennedy and this and that. They're not going anywhere. And the reason why they won't send them anywhere is simple. Because if they get rid of them, it's like they're admitting that the people they don't like on the websites and Reddit and Twitter and 4chan were right all along. And they will under no circumstance allow them to win. So because of that, they will not get rid of Bob Iger and, what's his name? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's literally it. I mean, I guess you could get that energy tank now if you don't actually need it, in fairness. They got unscripted questions. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that it doesn't matter if they asked him unscripted questions or what he ate for breakfast. They're not going to get rid of him. Disney is not that unprofitable that they're going to get rid of him. It doesn't matter what weird questions they ask him. That happens with a lot of people. It happens with politicians all the time. It happens with actors. It happens with all manner of people. They get a bunch of stupid questions to ask them, maybe some good ones that they just have no answers for. And then life just carries on and we act like it never happened. That's what I'm telling you. Like, I know, like, it's whatever. I'm definitely one of those people you would look at my bio and avoid. Well, I mean, you seem to be pretty chill about things. We seem to have similar opinions. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Like, again, it's the people that are super militant and just can't accept any other way, right? Like, personally, I don't know. I've argued too much in my time. I fucking used to argue with people on Call of Duty. And I look back and I think about it sometimes and I'm like, you know, obviously that was part of the atmosphere of the time, but I just don't do that anymore. I just don't really want to argue with people online like as much normally, right? Because it's just, I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily growing up as much as it is like, it's not worth what little energy I have. What? Beetles spawn here? What? Did I get another power bomb? Oh, okay. And he melted. Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. I think Bob Iger will wipe his tears, his millions of dollars of worth. He'll wipe his tears away. He'll be fine. Nothing bad. Nothing's gonna happen to Bob Iger. They're not gonna get rid of him. Disney needs him or whatever stupid shit they'll say. But no, MCS, you seem pretty chill. You seem at least open to the idea of having conversation, which is more than I can say for most of the fucking terminally online Twitter heads who think that a video game is equivalent to wanting people dead. But for some reason, GTA doesn't meet that criteria, and GTA perpetuates a lot of negative stereotypes, including ones I've encountered in my real life to this day. And you know what? I still pick up a GTA game and I still have some fun. I still can get down and boogie. I love GTA 4. And more than the bowling meme, honestly. I love the story of it. It's a really well done story. But it's like a Max Payne quote where I forget what he says. Like nothing's important until it matters to you. That's pretty much how a lot of people are. And it's like, dude, y'all sound like Jack Thompson right now. We used to make fun of Jack Thompson way back in the day. And like I said, a lot of times these people are goals on, yeah. We already complained about GTA and no one cared. Like, so what is the difference now? You think a Harry Potter game is going to be more culturally damning and offensive than a fucking GTA game? Wait, which way am I going? To the left. I always forget which way I go for Magmore, even though it's literally the most linear area in the game. You know how many negative stereotypes I've experienced from the GTA and 2K community, dudes I know that play these games and are hyper offensive to everybody around them. Meanwhile, some of the most chill people I know play shit like Hogwarts. You could say that's anecdotal, but I'd argue that's probably just the general fucking way it worked out. Yeah, motherfuckers bullying people. And you just imagine Zoomer bullying, right? Like, could you imagine Zoomer bullying where everything is permanently on the internet for eternity? compared to like how it was 20 years ago. Like, yeah, it was the talk of everything, and then people kind of forget. You know what I mean? Like, it just becomes old. Man, Zoomers just live in a fucked up timeline. But to be a Zoomer is to kind of not care about everything around you anyway, so I don't know. I couldn't have that mentality. Because if you care too much about something, it's cringe. And you wouldn't want to be cringe, would you? You want to be based. Wait, I got Power Bomb expansion? How the hell does this work out? I have no idea. I see someone played Hogwarts, I immediately got in and you know what? Fair. Wait, what do I do now? Oh, I go up this. I would just say the same thing. It's just a game, like always, like every other game that's ever existed. Did I scam bomb slots? There you go. Raise the roof! I hate that you have to go around the entire room. I'm sure there's a way to definitely not have to do that. But whatever. We're just gonna go on like we usually were. If I get knocked off, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm already tired. I don't know. I'm glad. I guess I'm a little glad I didn't play Fire Emblem today, because I'm definitely tired, and I don't want to have to, like, I don't know. Playing Fire Emblem back to back sounds good in theory until I actually realize I have to, like, do it and commit to it. This is like the Wind Waker segment where dudes, they knock you out the boat, and then you have to swim back into the boat every single time they hit you. That's how the old Wind Waker was. The new Wind Waker, I say new, it's 10 years old now. The Wind Waker HD does not do that. I cannot believe I did not see that fucking parasite. Unbelievable. Halo 3 multiplayer, we just teamed up to keep the fight going for 3 hours. I miss partying up with randoms. You mean some of the wackiest people on GTA and shit. It was really fun. Or not GTA, sorry. What was the other one? COD. And you would just party up for like a couple hours and play search. Just invite you, back out and I'll invite you, and then they don't invite you, like the good old days. When you could just totally be like, oh yeah, I'll invite you, yeah, let's 1v1, dude, and then you never 1v1 them and you never see them again. You know, these dudes are over here sitting around for like 20 minutes waiting for your invite. Oh, the trolling we used to do was so fucking insane on those games, man. I met the real Walter White in GTA Online once. Like, actually Bryan Cranston, or was it a dude on the soundboard? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Dude, this is the most ghetto I've ever done this. Like, for real, for real. Please, I don't want to have to. Thank you. Unbelievable. Oh, I'm not done. There's one more. I'm gonna fail again. Dude, the spring ball makes this so much better too. All right, what I like to do is I like to drop the power bomb on the rail, so that way you can drop down. I don't know if that's intended by the devs or if they want you to fall down and roll off of it. I don't do that. Oh, okay. He looked like Heisenberg and had the name Heisenberg. Gotcha. Hey, you never know. People probably played, you know, unfortunately, rest in peace, but people probably played Destiny with Lance Reddick and probably didn't even know. You know what I mean? Alright, now we can officially get everything. I mean, I guess what we could do is we could go back to Phendrana. Well, no, there's... Okay, we leave via this way, right? I mean, we don't have to go back to Phendrana now. Because there... Where is it in Magmore? There's one item somewhere that you could get in Magmore. I forget where it is. It's like one of these tunnels has the ice. Where is the? Let me just look it up. Where the fuck is the ice spreader? Just to save myself some time. Where is it? Shore tunnel. Fiery Shores. It's what is it? Back. Okay, let's go get the ice spreader just because. I mean, like, no matter what, we have to make a trip. I want to say back to Chozo Ruins, although I'd hate to go back there. Man, I love this music. This is so good. Woohoo! Play TF2 with the scout from TF2. Now that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, no, it's cool that TF2 is still going on. I know, like, most people today play, like, Fortnite and Roblox. At least, you know. That's pretty cool. I wish I had a story that cool. I don't really play with, like, a lot of famous people. One time I played Orborn Monastery with Mr. Happy. That's like the extent of me playing with famous people online. And I realized it like halfway through the run because I think someone in my alliance pointed it out. I was like, wait, for real? And I was tanking. It was great. He was healing. He was on White Mage. That was really cool. I'm really sad I don't have that recording anymore. That was the one time I didn't fucking stream. I'm so salty. Oh shit. I'm so salty, man. There you go. The one time I don't stream, I play with someone really popular on that game. That's insane. That's so unlucky. Of course, I go right in the lava. Okay. I'm lazy, man. Bearded Expense and Peter Scraps. I've never heard of them, but I'm just gonna guess they're not commentators. What are they called? Content creators. That's the word. You know what? That's cool though. Okay. I mean, let's just go to Fendrana, I guess. I don't know. We might as well just clean it up. Because now we have everything we need to interact with anything in the game. Obviously, besides the Phazon suit, which we don't need to interact with anything in the game. So we might as well just get everything, right? Oh no, we don't have the X-ray visor. That's like the next thing we're supposed to get. So that's actually what we are supposed to do now, is we're supposed to go back and get the X-ray visor. Oh, fuck. That's a lot of work. I don't want to do that. Alright, Ash, no problem. See you later. What time is it? 2.5 hours? Yo, it's already 12? What happened? Where did all the time go? Dude, no wonder I feel so tired. Well, tomorrow I'm recording Resident Evil. That's happening 1,000,000,000%. I don't know who he was, but I had an Xbox friend who was playing Mass Effect 2 DLC a week before release. Yeah, sometimes people can get stuff early. I actually had Final Fantasy 15 early, probably because of a shipping error. They released it, or, you know, they gave it to me early, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? How does this happen? So I was actually like a couple days ahead, but at the time, rendering videos took so long, I eventually was forced to slow down. It's actually really unfortunate. I was probably one of the few people that had that game legitimately early. East Coast is the only time zone. I agree. I am an East Coaster. Murder. Oh, yeah. Okay. So for this you need super missile, scan, and then that opens this, which allows you to get into the hole and use the, it's actually a lot of little, like, small things that you can get. around Fendrana, which is why I actually like re-exploring it. Yeah, no, I already slept. Like, I took a 2-hour nap or something. But even with that, I'm still like, ugh. You ever just feel tired, you know? Like... Yeah, it's one of those days. Wait, what? Yo, he was camping the door. That was spooky. Ow. I just know that when Metroid Prime 2 comes out, oh boy, I am 1,000,000,000% going to be doing like a 12-hour stream of that. It's going to be insane. I intend to get a used Halo game for my Xbox 360 so I get the split screen experience. Which Halo game should I get? 3 or Reach. Easily. 3, Reach, 4, and then, what's it called? Combat Evolve Remastered. If you could even still find that anymore. ODST, I don't know. I was never, like, super big on ODST, though, I guess. So, I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't get ODST. I would obviously go for the 2 big ones, which is 3 and Reach. Is everything else done here? The statue is flawless. Woohoo! Yeah, exactly. That's why I say don't worry about CE Remastered. You're not going to miss much. I guess ODST would go above CE Remastered, personally. Yeah, I'll stick to that one, actually. That should be above CE Remastered, for sure. Okay. Honestly, I'm just going to take the hit. I don't really care. We're at the point in the game where we have too much energy to really care. But where are the last 3 energy tanks? What is it? Energy tank 10, energy tank 11, energy tank 12 is in Chozo Ruins, energy tank 13 is in Phazon Mines after the Omega Pirate, and energy tank 14 is what we're actually going to get now, which is hilarious. We have the original C instead of that, the 3C. Yeah, oh yeah, then that's fine. That makes sense, actually. Alright. So this is something I found out on my repeat playthrough recently. There's ice over here. And then also over here. How do you get to this? Here you go. There's also a magnet rail that you basically can't see over here as well. And plus, if you could snatch the original CE, that's a good collector's item. I like to call them museum pieces. I'm sure it's like a term that people have used before, but the reason why I use that term is because of that one GTA 4 mission. Oh, you could stun lock them? Oh, shit. You never had a chance to move. Wow. Alright, I didn't know it was that good. They just don't get to move ever again, pretty much. Xbox games are way cheaper than PS or Nintendo, probably because they made way more of them, honestly. And because they made way more, they're just, you know, more common. Wait, what the fuck? There you go. Wait. Just going on a limb with that, honestly. Obviously, Nintendo games suffer from artificial scarcity all the fucking time. So 10, 20 years later, if you have a sealed copy of a Nintendo game, the value just begins to exponentiate. Who knows how long that'll last, honestly, but I mean, it might last forever. That might just be how they just do business permanently. Not a fan of it, obviously, because I like to be able to buy things, you know. I hate the idea that they artificially add to FOMO, even indirectly, but what can you do, right? Dude, I am tired. I have no idea why. Wait, do you really have to fill the room up to enter from here? Oh, you do. No, you don't. There's a spider ball. Okay. I was about to say, no, you don't. Am I missing 4 energy tanks? Maybe I didn't get that one in Magmore. Right? Because what am I up to? I'm missing 14, 13, and 12. So I am missing one earlier energy tank. Did I get the one when I was in the frigate? Oh, that's going to bother me so badly because I'm missing... No, I'm only missing 3. Never mind. I forget. I'm not full at full energy. What an assumption to make that I'm guaranteed at full energy. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, now we can go over here. I don't think there's anything in the research lab once you're done. So. Doesn't even get to shoot. Look at that. Doesn't even get to shoot. Doesn't get to do anything. Very nice. Okay, we have to kill this thing. He's gonna shoot us if we don't. Does it matter if you charge the plasma beam? I don't know if it does. Like, you see, he gets to charge off of you shooting the beam, but he takes damage from it. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what you do. Okay. It's hard to believe this is where we started the stream, like, what, 3 hours ago? Not even? Like, seriously, the finale of this game is really just, like, a lot of backtracking and a little bit of phase-on mines, too. Like, once you get to Thardis, it's pretty much just, like, a straight shot, you know, just getting a couple upgrades. There you go. Okay. What else do we need? There's an energy tank through here, and then there was stuff in the ice. I really hate that. They put something in the ice in the gravity chamber. It's like the most out-of-the-way thing to get, for sure. Do you need the X-ray visor to get the thing out of Fendrana's Edge? Oh, I'll be so salty if you do. Do you? No, I think that's the one in Root Cave. I don't think you do. I guess we're going to figure that one out, because I don't remember, genuinely. We're not going to finish the game tonight. I might not even finish it on stream. I just kind of wanted to play this a little bit today. And you know what? It's cool, because, you know, I like that you always attract Metroid viewers playing Metroid. It's pretty sweet. It's good that Metroid is getting so much love lately. Between Dread and all these other games. Let's see if we can get this thing out of Fendrana's Edge. We need to go on the bottom path, I guess. Let's go. Let's redo the whole thing. So I mean, I should play more Dread, honestly. I haven't played Dread in a while. I just, you know, once I played it a lot, I was just kind of like, all right, let's take a little bit of a break. I should play more of it, because I actually really enjoyed it. It's just very difficult. I haven't been able to beat it without dying, though. because of the Emmys. The Emmys are really tough. But hey, look, the bright side is that, you know, we still get Metroid games. It's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, that's how you have to do this. Okay. Shit. Have you all played Metroid Prime Hunters? Absolutely, played it when it was new. It's a very difficult game. And I haven't done a playthrough on it because there's not really a good way to do a playthrough on it, unfortunately. It's kind of it's a very outdated game. It's very hard to play it on the Wii U emulator while also trying to, you know, aim and turn and record. But I would love to do a playthrough on it because you know, it's a very unique game. It's a very much a product of its time, and I love it. Now, do I love it as much as these games? It's all right. It's certainly a good, like, standalone title for sure. Did I scan these? Yes. The way I play it, I just fly around until there's no hunters on the planet I actually plan to do something on. People say great things about the multiplayer, but I never got to experience it. Yeah, it's everybody using the stupid guy with the Imperialist and sniping people and becoming invisible. It's awful. I hated that. You would think, oh, you just play your character and everything's pretty balanced. No. No, unfortunately. It was a cool way to introduce other bounty hunters into the universe, though, but yeah, no, it wasn't, like, to die for, in my opinion. I didn't really enjoy it as much as a lot of people did, I guess. Could just be me, but... And they're certainly never bringing that part back, which is unfortunate because you could have bots and you could play multiplayer matches with bots in that game, which I thought was really dope. Okay. Done. Very difficult. Do you need the X-ray visor for this? I don't think so. Filthy casual. A Hunters 2 would be good to see on the Switch. Yeah, but I think for the Switch, at least, I don't know what the next console is going to be. I know they're just trying to get out Prime 4, pretty much. Okay. I'm going to cheat a little bit. There is definitely an artifact in this room. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to have the X-ray visor. The question is, do you need to have it to open this up? Let me see. Artifact of Newborn. Okay. A tall cave stands at Fendrana's edge. Seek the unseen entrance at its top. There are no major drops. A pool of ice sits in front of a rock wall. Oh, you could use the thermal visor. Are you serious? Oh my god. Okay. Never mind. You don't need to use that. You just need to have power bombs and plasma. You can see it with the thermal visor. That's actually really cool. That's actually good to know. You don't need the X-ray visor to get this, so you could get it now. This is actually really good. Alright, so now we go down. Ow! Yo, look at the visor effect. I love that shit. It unloads the visor because of the electricity, the static interference. That shit's cool, man. Parry this, you filthy casual. Says the Emmy right before he murders you via injection. Looks pretty painful. They actually get rid of the shriek bats in this area, which I think is kind of funny. Makes my life a lot. Wait, which way did I just come from? No, this is the right way, yeah. After this, we're done with Fendrana, if you can believe it. I don't think there's anything else left here. man, that was gonna be so cowboy. Gonna be like indie for a second. Yeah, my voice is kind of wrecked a little bit. All right. Whoop. Yeah, in Prime 1 you can't shoot while grappling. In Prime 2 you can. This is just one of those little things. There's no reason to backwards port it. There's a lot more dynamic sequences in Prime 2 than there are in Prime 1. Okay. Wait, which way am I going? Oh, hell no. No, other way, other way. I want to get out of here. Yeah, okay. Doesn't really matter which way we go at this point. I cannot believe you could just freeze them. Dude, the ice beam is really useful if you can hit it. And luckily, gel zaps don't move. So you could just do whatever you want. I love they just face plant and then they just flop down. Okay. Keep going. Go back to the top. That's actually really good to know. You don't need the X-ray visor for that. I've always ever done that with the X-ray visor, so it's actually cool to know that you don't need it. It just saves a little time. That means you can actually completely clear out Phendrana without the X-ray visor. And I guess at the end of all this, I'd like to see which power-ups I missed, pretty much. I gotta do one start-to-finish playthrough trying to see what power-ups I'm missing by the end of it. So I could, like, hit up a checklist or something. Okay. So this will take us back to Magmore. Is it worth going back to Magmore? Would I redo the gun doors so it was weapon level specific and not guns? Oh, so what you're saying is once you open it, would you just make it an any open weapon? Yeah, I could understand that. Because once you have the weapon, you can't get soft locked, right? Like you're set. I think I should go back to Chozo because there's no X-ray visor puzzles in Chozo either. So I'm actually just going to do that as well. I would do that. Maybe, I don't know, like, if there's a specific reason, right, like, why they didn't. If it's just something that maybe they thought of, you know, they thought would be unsafe, maybe, like, people could soft lock themselves or something. I would definitely consider doing that, right? So that way it's like, okay, you open the door once, now you can use whatever weapon. You don't have to use the same weapon over and over, you know? I mean, it's definitely faster in this version to open doors, though. So that's why I like it a lot more. Oh, fuck. Damn it, I was trying to prevent him from shooting. I couldn't target him. Remember, I think we started this stream with 55 energy or 55 missiles. We have completely jumped. Oh no, we do have to go back into the research lab. I'm an idiot. Okay, I fucked up. when I was back here, right after I got everything, right, I should have gone through here because we have to go back to the research control tower. So I made that mistake. You do have to go back in because there is one artifact that you have to get. I messed up. What the fuck is happening? What is going on? Wow. Gun upgrade 1 opens doors, gun upgrade 2 opens 2 in 1. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it's to get you to swap weapons. But, like, you do that naturally when fighting enemies, right? Like, I think everyone has a preferred weapon for certain enemies. Some enemies you have to kill with certain weapons, like this one, for example, right? So, like, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if you know, like, if it just turned into blue doors. I don't know. Maybe there's a real reason why they did it, and I'm just unaware. But to me, it would definitely just save, like, a lot of constant changing, you know? Because you wouldn't sit on the plasma beam all day. There's certain reasons why you'd want to use the ice beam. There's certain reasons why you'd want to use the wave beam. Hell, even the power beam sometimes. And I think that's the balancing that they need to strive for in a lot of games, that they kind of do pretty decently in this game. Like, there are reasons you'd want to maybe stick with some of these more powerful beams and some of the more early game beams as well. So, like, yeah, I don't know. Dude, they're already jamming my feed. I'm not even in there yet. Like how it looks like I'm just fighting in complete darkness. Shit, we have to get to the top of this room. That'll be fun. Did we scan everything? Yeah, I don't know. The Predator vision thing is definitely not my favorite, for sure. It is noticeable that there's like a, what is it called? Like a not like a delay. I don't know. It's weird. Whoops. Keep pressing that wrong. Let's go get this and then we'll save, and then I don't know. I don't want to say that's probably going to be it for the stream because I kind of want to go do some Chozo Ruin stuff as well. It just seems unneeded. It definitely does just add some swapping just to have swapping. I agree with you. Again, I like this game is what I would consider to be my favorite game of all time, but I definitely wouldn't say it's perfect, right? Like, I think there's some things that Prime 2 does better, right? And there's Prime 3 looks nicer. Jeez, okay. Alright, there you go. Imagine if it could land on them. That would be so insane if it could land on the space pirates. That would be absolutely fucking hilarious. Anyway. Or even if you can do it, just being able to do it would be funny. Anyway. Done. This has been a fun stream, guys. Thank you for stopping by. I love this game. I love playing this. I mean, like, look, I'm happy to play Fusion a whole bunch. But man, that would be really cool. This is a really great game. How many do we have now? We're missing, what, 5? Well, I think, what, 2 are in... 1 is in... I don't know, actually. I forget what I'm missing. Alright, unfortunately, now we gotta go out the long way. But I'm pretty sure we're completely done with Fendrana. There might be like one or two like errant, you know, like missile expansions or something. But other than that, we could just leave. Like there's nothing else to do. Again, the biggest threat is that you miss a missable. Like, for example, you miss an enemy spawn that only spawns at a certain time, or you miss a pirate data that's missable. That's really like the biggest threat to your completion percentage, right? If you don't care about time, of course. If you care about time, that's a whole other can of worms that you have to deal with. Uh-oh, hop the fence. Anyway. Isn't this the intro place? Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Very nice. That was actually really dope. We were able to get through that entire exit portion. Ow. Oh my god. Look at how much damage I just took. We were able to get through all of that, barely even doing anything. We didn't interact with shit. Okay. Like I said, on the Switch version, the doors load... What the fuck? The doors load really quickly in this version. It's actually really nice. It's one of my favorite parts about this version, if you can believe it. So I guess we could go back to Chozo Ruins. We could do that one room with the grapple beam and the lava. And then, there's an artifact that we can also get from the bowling room. And then after that, at that point, I'm probably done. Wait, why did I have to rescan that? Did I have to rescan that, or did I actually have no idea. So are we missing 5 artifacts? I think I left the first one in Talon Overworld. So there's 2 in Talon Overworld, 2 in Phazon, and then 1 in, what's it called? 1 in Chozo Ruins, which is the one behind the bowling. What the hell is going on? What the hell is... Wait, what? That's so weird. So only for the 3rd time today, I'm going back via this method, which is absolutely hilarious. And just earlier today, I was like, yeah, I never go this way. And then that's all I've been doing all day today. What do artifacts do? Okay, so the way that this game works is that it's your typical Metroid game where you know, go around this world, you collect power-ups, you collect these, you know, the suit power-ups and everything, right? But in order to beat the end of the game, you need to find what are called artifacts. They're basically those big pickups that look like glyphs. You need 12 of them to open the way to the final boss and begin the final boss, basically, is the way I would describe it. So, like, yeah, there's power-ups and stuff that you can get, but you also have to get these artifacts to actually beat the game. And the game does clue you in and tell you where they are. You could visit the artifact temple to figure out where all these things are if you want to. I just don't need to because, again, I played this game so much I know where they are, pretty much. Anyway. Metroid Prime 2 operates on a pretty similar way. I think 3 might also have some sort of system like this too. But Metroid Prime 2, the goal of the game is to find all 9, or is it 12 Sky Temple keys? And once you do that, you can access the Sky Temple and complete the game. Which obviously only can happen at the end of the game once you have the necessary power-ups to open all these, you know? In fact, there's specifically like there's always at least one or two different artifacts or like end-game items that, yeah, it's a key hunt, basically. You can do some of it early, like the earliest artifact that you can get that is not the first one, you can get after getting the boost ball, because it's a spinner that you have to interact with. But yeah, effectively it is just a key hunt, pretty much. I think we could just go forward and then just go left. Keeping in line with, you know, Metroid's whole, like, revisiting earlier areas thing. I mean, in Metroid Prime 2, they literally call it the Sky Temple Keys. That's literally what they're called. If you're interested, I've done playthroughs on all of these games. In fact, I've done multiple playthroughs on Prime 2 and Prime 1. I think I've done 3 playthroughs of Metroid Prime 2. One in 2012, another in 2015, and then another again in 2021. If you're interested. And when they remaster it, I'll be doing a 4th playthrough. And then after that, maybe I'll stream it. Don't ask me to do a 5th. I feel like some games never got a first playthrough. Metroid gets 5 for one game. Yeah, I feel a little bad about that. Don't worry, I do. Is it possible to get to this? Hold on, I want to try something. Is it possible to swing to this from over here? Oh, does it just not light up? Are you serious? Wait. Bro, you could just do this. Are you serious? What's stopping you from going in this room in reverse? I actually have... Ow, well, you get piston pounded. That's one. So, hilariously enough, in Metroid Prime Hunters, if any of those pistons hit you, you die instantly. I think I said that. I feel like I just said that before. Oh, you get blocked. Oh my god. Whatever. I tried. It's probably like some, like, statue or something you have to move. I was gonna say, how the hell? You will 69 and on your 50th Let's Play? Oh, yeah, I'll be 69 years old and be on my 50th. Maybe, who knows? Metroid games definitely do get a unfair rep. Like, there's a lot of, like, Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper. You know, I never played any of those, and I really should. And I said it was my plan for this year to play it. I don't know if I'll be able to get around to it. I kind of want to use this year to catch up and, like, close out a lot of playthroughs I said I would do and started and never finished. So maybe I'll get to it, but I don't want to promise anything, right? I know we're still in early April, but before you know it, Pikmin 4 will be out. So who knows? Which I actually pre-ordered Pikmin 4, so that's going to be pretty dope. That's another game from my childhood that I really liked. I mean, who knows how long I'll even be on YouTube? Anything could happen. Like I was saying earlier, like, I could, you know, you could lose your channel in a heartbeat over some stupid shit. And then what are you gonna do? That was weird. Yeah, Pikmin 4 got announced. It not only announced, it has a release date. Oh, okay, it's in here. I was about to say, there's no pickup in side rooms like that. The little, like, connecting passageways. So that there is something to be said about this. If you come here with the X-ray visor, it's very easy to kill these enemies. I think you could even see him right in front of me. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I will definitely be playing Pikmin 4. I mean, it's been a decade since Pikmin 3 came out. And prior to Pikmin 3, it was a decade since the last Pikmin game, almost. It was 9 years. Pikmin 4 was a 2004 release in America, I believe. So long between, I forgot all about it. Yeah. I mean, they had Pikmin 3 Deluxe come out, and they did say, I think like a year or two ago, that Pikmin 2 is pretty much done. Or, I'm sorry, Pikmin 4 is pretty much done. So, I believe them when they say that, just like they keep rumoring, or I should say they kept rumoring that there would be a Metroid Prime remaster for the trilogy. I mean, they said it for like 3 years in a row, and I was like, yeah, whatever, sure. And then it finally happened. I'm like, well, I even said, like, well, I guess it wasn't a lie. They're just going to charge you $40 for both. Training chamber access. Are you serious? Hold on a fucking second. Oh my god, what? I've never collected that. Wow. Oh my god. I wasn't bugging. You learn something new every time you play a game. I swear. It's so true. How do you get out of this if you fall in? I guess if you fall... Oh, no, here you go. There's a little thing over here. I was going to say, I guess if you fall in, that's it. You die. That's uncharacteristically difficult. No, you don't. I mean, after this, we get to go back to Talon 4. I keep saying Talon 4. We get to go back to Talon Overworld. I mean... The last thing to get is the X-ray visor, which this will actually take us right to where we need to go. This is actually almost like a perfect way to end off the stream. We're gonna go get the X-ray visor, and then we'll just go beat the game next time, or maybe I'll just beat it on my own. I don't know. I'll figure it out. You guys get the gist of it. This is gonna take us right to where we need to be. Wait, did I ever get the thing in the dynamo? Oh, fuck, I'm gonna look. I really shouldn't check this. I should just say tough titties if I didn't get it. But I guess I will look, just because I'll waste some time. And that way we could have a 3.5 hour stream or something. Because as you saw, I kind of rushed through some stuff earlier. Oh, they do still drag you. I feel like I did this, though. Is this the dynamo? Am I an idiot? Bro, it's the fucking dynamo. I already came here. Unbelievable. Heavy firepower versus lightweight enemies. Yeah, that's why they just explode. Dude, I cannot tell you how happy I was when I found out you could just hop up here like this and just completely avoid 2 sets of Shriek Bats in a Morph Ball segment. So good. Some of those changes, man, are just so fucking helpful. You have no idea. It was like discovering a science or something. Okay. Yeah, the built-in strafing helps. We can also okay, we need to clear out the furnace as well. And the reason I say that is because there's a half pipe that we could use to get, I think, a missile expansion or something. So we do need to also do this as well. This is the only time we ever need to clear out this room, actually, which is why I think that they basically made it so they don't lock the doors in this one at all. Ooh, collateral, look at that. Homie. Where the fuck are you? Oh, shit. Man, this is such a good game. This game is definitely not a 2002 game. It's so insane to think that it is. Like, no joke. No cap, as the kids say. Like, it just flat out does not feel like a game that came out the same year as Jak and Daxter. And Ratchet and Clank. It looks nothing like it either. It's so insane how good some of these GameCube games look. There you go. Very nice. All that just for a missile pickup. Alright, we have to clear out the last room over here of Chozo Ghost, and then we well, no, they're coming up. We have to get the X-ray visor. So we have to kill these 3, and then there's another, like, 3 or 4 that are coming up as well. Alright, you gotta let them move first, I think. Or they gotta attack first. What? Oh my god, that's ridiculous. What? Oh. Yeah, in the original game, I think they lock the doors. In this one, they don't. So, you're just free to do whatever to them. Yeah, I'm tired. I'll tell you that much. Look at that, perfect. Artifact of World. So yeah, now we're missing what? One is at the one impact crater. One is at the Artifact Temple. The other is at the top of whatever that cave is in Talon, and then 2 more of them are in Phazon. So we're set. We're on point. Like once you have this, you're pretty much at the end of the game. Because you could leave that initial one. You could just leave it there the whole game. That's what I do every time I play this game. I never ever let's see. Do you get back power bombs? I don't think you do. That might be Metroid Prime 2 where you get power bombs back from these. But like I always leave it there just because there's no reason to go to the Artifact Temple that early anyway. You basically don't need to go to the Artifact Temple until the end of the game if you know how to play this game. As weird as that sounds, that's actually like kind of how it works out. Shit. Dude, this one right here is so helpful. Alright, so we are going to go back to the Phazon Mines portion, because that takes us to the Life Grove, and that's exactly where we need to go, to get, what's it called? That's exactly where we need to go to get, man, I'm tired. To get the X-ray visor. The other way takes us to Talon, to the overworld near the ship. We don't need to do that. See, now we're getting all the power bombs we need. This is good. You want to have a lot of power bombs for the end of the game. It just makes your life a lot easier when you fight Metroid Prime. Like, you definitely want to have a lot. Original, no look, and move at the same time. You can enable that control scheme if you so choose to. You don't have to. Like, they have every control scheme that this game has ever had. So, for example, I'll just show it. I'm not actually going to switch it. If you go to Options, and you go to Controls, you could select whichever control scheme you want. Dual stick, pointer, which is similar to the Metroid Prime trilogy, classic control scheme with motion controls for aiming, or just the original GameCube style of aiming. So you could choose how you want, pretty much. As you can see, they put a lot of effort into this, which is why I really like this. Yeah, needless to say, is really good. I like that they did this. I think it's a really unique way. I mean, yeah. And then they have morph ball controls, right? Spring ball is X, jump, all that sort of a thing. All right. So you could do however once. And how do you fight ghosts? Well, if you have the X-ray visor, you could attack them whenever you want. If you don't have the X-ray visor, you have to wait for them to become visible first. Okay, this is the hardest half pipe in the game because it's kind of an uneven surface. Shit. Yeah, they move fast, but they have to stop to shoot at you. Dude, I hate this half pipe. This is the one half pipe I can never do. I hate it. Please. Oh, that time I had it. I didn't push it. Dude, I cannot do this fucking half pipe at all. Oh my god. I hate this half pipe. This is the worst half pipe in the game. Because if you bounce off like that, you lose all your momentum. I'm gonna be here all night. This is the worst half pipe in the game. I wasn't charging it because I thought I had it. Dude, I can't do this. I'm so mad. I'm so mad I can't do this one fucking half pipe. Are you serious? Got it. Oh my god. Ridiculous. I made that look way harder than it actually is. Seriously. Okay. So I love this room because you fall down here and you get the X-ray visor. And then one really cool thing happens. I guess I shouldn't say one really cool thing. As soon as you open up the X-ray visor, you can see that this room, oh, that was an interesting effect. This room is actually way bigger than it initially appears because these walls are fake. Also, what's also cool is that this guy will always respawn and drop a free power bomb, so that way you don't get stuck. So it's actually a very good way to farm power bombs. There you go. Is this thing gonna knock me off? No, okay. You get a free artifact for doing this. It's pretty much one of the few artifacts that's like absolutely in your path and not missable. Most of them are not in your path. You have to go out of your way to get them. Alright, Artifact of Chozo. So the last two are waiting for us in Phazon Mines. I forget where one of them is, though. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna get going back to Phazon Mines, and then that'll probably be the end of the stream. I think I know exactly the save room I'm gonna stop in, too. Just so that way I can chat, or I could chill. Not chat. We have chatted. We chatted a lot today, which is good. I'm mid-jump. It's a little diabolic. Oh. See, as you can see, now you can see them move. So now you can hit them whenever, even when they're charging up an attack. It's actually really powerful to be able to do this. You can also see Samus's hand inside the arm cannon. This is a really cool effect. Oh shit, hi. He's slapping me. Alright. It's not dead. Where'd he go? He's being a clown and not letting me leave. Oh, hi. Yeah, if you see, you can see Samus's arm does the, like, the motion for that different beam. So you can actually see her change it if you change beams. See how she changes her hand position? This is like a weird effect that they never really used again in any of the Metroid Prime games. It's actually just a really kind of crazy thing. Like, you could see directly inside the arm cannon. Yeah, they got rid of that. They did not bring that back for Prime 2, sadly. And then Prime 3, do they even have the X-ray visor in Prime 3? I think they do, right? That's how you perform brain surgery on the Hopper Metroids. Oh god. Let me get out of here, please. I've had enough of this for one lifetime. Thank you. But because I did all this stuff, we don't have to go back anywhere. Now we can just go directly to the end of the game, pretty much. If we were doing it contiguously, which I'm not going to. Down. I have to go down. What the fuck? What's going on? Where's the way out? There. Oh, to be fair, there is that one in Root Cave. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to Chozo Ruins when I'm done in Phazon. Oh no, they dump you in Magmore. Yeah, there's an artifact at the top of Root Cave. Oh no, this works. Yeah, because then you go from Magmore, you go right to Root Cave, and then we would just go right to the artifact temple. No, never mind. I lied. This is actually perfect. This is actually like a pretty optimal route through the game, all things considered. Ow. Oh man, well, I hope you guys had a wonderful day. I want to thank everybody who showed up to the stream. I know Ash already dipped, but Viff, MCS, everybody else, I appreciate it. I know I'm tired, I'm a little low energy, I had a long day, and apparently my nap didn't really help me, you know, rest up too much, so I'm probably just gonna chill after this. We're gonna duck into the save room. Can I just double jump this? Oh my god, they make it annoying on purpose. Okay, anyway. And then we will definitely play this again. Like I said, I want to write like a very comprehensive guide about this game. Because I think that'll be very helpful, not just for, you know, me, but in case anyone's ever... Nice jump. Nice jump. What the fuck? But yeah, no. Basically at this point, you just fight the Omega Pirate, we go get the last couple of artifacts, and then that's the game, so... Alright. Very nice. Oh, man. In 3 hours, we literally did, like, half of the game. Like, not even. Probably more than half when you really consider it. Like, look at the logbook entries and the item collection. We are stoked. We're gonna get every energy tank again. Every energy tank is easy. It's the missile tanks that are difficult. So yeah, very nice. I want to thank everybody who showed up. Really appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful week. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be Crisis Core. I'd hate to delay it again. I might make it a Fire Emblem stream, because I was supposed to stream that today and I did not. So I guess I will see what I end up doing with it. In any event, I am going to go drink some water and chill out. So, thank you guys. I'm literally double tapping. Have a good night, people. Enjoy yourself.